Alright, here we are again. A little late to my own stream, but I mean, that's pretty normal, right? Let's see here. That should be fine. I think I'll let the intro play through again. I'm not sure if I'm going to get any copyright issues with it on YouTube when I export it. I think I'll let it play through again. I'm going to take a quick drink and probably go blow my nose as well and get that all out of the way before I start. TMI, I know, but after that, we'll get started.
Rend, slaughter, devour your enemies. There is no other way to survive. You cannot escape your hunger. Warriors of Purgatory.
Okay. I will know better, though, if this is gonna cause any copyright concerns on Tuesday's stream, because the first episode is gonna get exported tomorrow. Can you make it, Steve? Okay. The first episode is gonna get exported to YouTube tomorrow, and that's when they'll let me know, hey, Danger by Etro Anime is copyrighted, and you're gonna get in big trouble, mister. So.
Well, I'll get him right now. I just took the dog out.
So we'll let this play through, and then we'll wait about another minute, probably, and then we'll get started. Load game. Oh, actually, before I hit load game, let me go back and go down here, because I actually want to switch this. Okay, it's actually off here, but in the game itself, I'm going to need to switch it off as well, because I realized why I keep it that way now. Oh yeah. Before we get started, I also saw that follow that we got right before the stream started. Incidentally inebriated. Thank you for following. I appreciate that. All right, let's get going. But yeah, the reason why I wanted to actually keep the memory thing off, so that it doesn't remember where I was previously, is because, well, first of all, that's the way that I did it in Nocturne, but second of all, it's a little easier to get over to all of the combos and have them be exactly where I want them to be, and not have to be like, okay, well, let me look exactly where I am in the list. So we're going to try it with menu memory off for a little bit, and then we will see how it goes. How you doing, everybody? Welcome back to Digital Devil Saga, the stream edition. Last time we started the game up and became cannibal demons. We also went to the Vanguard's base and kind of ate half of their entire group, but also recruited half of their entire group. So does that count as a wash?
What?
I don't think that everybody will. I think it depends on who you ask, right? Whether or not that counts as a wash. But today we need to find a way to align ourselves with either the Maribels or the Solids, and our first stop is with the Maribels. I'm just going to double check the vendor, see if there's anything new that we need to buy before we go there. Oh, that's new. Whole bunch of new stuff. Whole bunch of damaging items that we can use that we don't quite have all of the stuff for yet. Molotovs, Ice Blast, Thunder Rod, Sonic Stone, and Landmine. So Thunder Rods and Sonic Stones will probably come in decently handy for now, because we don't have access to Zio or Zan at the moment, so I think I'll buy like 5 of each. That'll give me something to use my Mapka on, so. And is there anything that I actually want to sell? I mean, that Great Chakra sells for 10k, so that's not too bad, but I think I'm okay in that department. Okay, and the noise sells for 500, so it doesn't sell for a particularly large amount, which means I shouldn't feel bad about using it on different people. Cool. Speaking of using it on different people, I have some idea now of how I'm going to use it all. What do we have in terms of noise at the moment? We have power noise, vital noise, HP noise, and MP noise. At the moment, I don't really need to use any of these because they're full heals, so I'm just going to save them for in like dungeons and stuff where it's actually worth it. I'm also going to turn chat off on my phone for 2 seconds while I pull up my notes, which I now have. Did not have them for the previous stream. I now have a fancy little spreadsheet that I made in Google Sheets for all of my characters and all of the mantras on the grid that I want them to learn. So that's neato. I got them all color-coded because it makes it easier for me. I have it so that all of the mantras that they have already learned, I highlighted them. It's a really nifty little chart. I mean, if anybody wants to see it, I guess I can link it, but it's not really anything substantial. I'm just impressed at my own capacity to use Google Sheets, that's all. I try to take victories where I can get them, you know. So, alright, anyway. So now that we've got a few of those, let's head out and we'll go to the Maribel's base, because we did, as far as I know, everything that we could last time. Again, this is a blind stream through, so I don't know if we actually did everything. I don't know if there's a way to open that door that's down by where that elevator over there was, but we did get the blue key, so that's a plus, and I mean, there might be something else at Ground Zero, I guess. We could go check there, but I don't think anything has happened there since we went there last, which was before we went to the Vanguard's base. So I'm going to choose to say no, and we should just go to Manipura, because I think we've done enough beating around the bush. So let's actually continue with the story. And from here, it's 100% blind. Like, I have not done anything past this. Like I said in the original stream, I actually tested this out to make sure it would look okay with OBS, with the PS2 footage and everything. And I ended up playing the entirety of Svadhisthana because I was having enough fun with it. So, yeah, that might not have been the best thing to do, to keep it 100% blind, but I mean, I'd still label this as a blind stream. It's blind from here on out, so if only the first stream out of a game that's probably going to take me 20 streams to beat is blind, then, or is not blind, then I would still count that as blind. Generally speaking, if I would consider a game blind in terms of the stream if I have not seen a total of like 3/4 of it. So like I could have played like the first quarter of the game and I would still consider this stream through to be blind, because I don't know everything about the game at that point. It's not how everybody would label a blind stream through, but it's kind of hard with older games like this to label it as a completely 100% blind stream through, because you're bound to have seen something about this, you know, in the time since it came out. It's been out for 17 years at this point. Like, there's no way I've gone around the internet and not seen something about this, you know? So, I can't say it's 100% blind. So is this the 1980s rock and roll concert tribe, or what? Also, why are you wearing a thong? Like, I've heard of battle bikini, but this is also ridiculous.
So then, you're the same as us?
Not just me. Nearly all of us have changed.
Oh, so you're almost all demons.
Soon
Great.
everyone in the junkyard will be this way.
Well, you know, thinking about it, the longer that we wait, the better off we'll be, because everybody will just start eating each other, right?
God has cursed us all.
What's cursed? Who is this god?
Yeah, we've heard people refer to them, but...
The thought appeared in my mind.
Oh, so the virus is messing with your head then. Great.
Are you sad?
What is sad?
These interactions are going to be just the whole game, aren't they?
Seeing that
Are you an emotion? What is emotion? I do not comprehend.
Die due to this unexplained power.
Yeah, actually, it's already happened, apparently.
Reaction is sad. Then yes, I am sad.
It's like talking to a robot that hasn't self-actualized yet, you know? Well, we'd like to form an alliance.
But first of all, you must prove that you are worthy of fighting alongside the Maribel.
Okay, and how do we do that?
wait, Janana.
Yeah, that is quite a...
The tribe is hungry. I'll be waiting for you.
That is quite a way to have your...
Survive.
Like, they must have known, right? The person who put these tattoos on us had to have known. Okay, Janana's wearing nothing on her butt. So we're going to put the tattoo mark right on her butt. Oh, good lord. Okay. Anyway. Well, how do we prove that to Janana without actually fighting, though? Like, it's kind of an oxymoron at this point, isn't it, Arjula? Like, we're going to have to fight to get to her, to show her that we're not here to fight, so... Yeah, I think there's two sides of the coin here. He just wants to plow his way through everybody here. I can't leave. I need that alliance. Sorry. Let's see here. Man, this is a big open area, isn't it? I'm just going to have a look around before we go anywhere else. Oh, that's an exit. Okay. So basically, you go that far, that's an exit. What about here? Is this a door? Entrance. Entrance to what? I'm going to go in. I don't know what the hell I'm getting myself into, but I'm going to go in anyway. Let's see. No, that's not what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, well, we're in the base, apparently. The question is, are we actually in the base, or are we in, like, a side room? Because I could have sworn she went in a different entrance. Maybe this is the side entrance. I don't know. Yeah, that's what it looks like based on this. That door is locked up, so ain't no way we're going to get through that. For now, maybe. Maybe we come out there later. Maybe it's like a shortcut or something that we'll unlock later in the dungeon. I don't know. I know you're looking at me for answers, and after the past few playthroughs, I wouldn't be shocked if you were, because I kind of knew a whole lot about the past few games that we've played, but in this case, I got nothing. I'm just here having fun, man. I don't know what I'm doing. Sort of. I know how the press turn system works. Does that count? Is that better off than some people? I don't know. Well, yeah, you guys would control half of the junkyard then, because you'd control all the Vanguard territory, too. Good luck! You're gonna need it. Did we talk to this person? I don't think they were in the view before. Are you sure you're not underestimating us, though? Because, like, that could distinctly be possible, too. Okay, I think we got everything in here, so let's head into the gauntlet that they have for us, then. Okay, Maribel Base. What kind of tricks and traps are we going to have to deal with in here? Hungry glances surround the party. Yeah, no big shock there. They probably haven't eaten in a while, unless it's each other. Good lord. Excuse me. Before we go in, let me just see how we're doing on mantras. Surf is close to... Well, he's getting closer to getting protection, and then Heat and Arjula are working on Devourer at the moment. Once they get Devourer all done, we'll be in a lot better shape, because then they'll be able to actually start eating things with Surf, so be able to spread out the AP gains a little bit more. Okay, so probably that's also a shortcut. They usually do that in these sorts of games where it's like, okay, there's a big sprawling dungeon, but there's some form of shortcut somewhere for you to get. So, yeah. We'll save over here, because I like to do that just in case there's any issues with the stream like it gets corrupted or something to that effect, or I lose a whole bunch of footage, because it's happened in the past where I've lost a whole bunch of footage, like when I accidentally deleted it, or like when Twitch lost an hour of the footage, because that happened one time for me. The stream itself said it was an hour and 47 minutes, and it was like, no, I was definitely streaming for at least 2.5. I don't know what you're smoking, Twitch, but yeah, so I ended up having to, like, I couldn't do anything at that point. I couldn't go back because it wasn't a game where I could save to separate slots. It was an MMO, so you're kind of SOL at that point. They wouldn't have anything new here, would they? Oh, actually, they have Dis-Aches as well. I didn't even see those there. Excuse me, and Dis-Curses. I should buy Dis-Aches because those are actually very, very good to have around. They are the item that I was talking about last time, where if you get a stomach ache in battle because you've devoured too many enemies, you can actually just cure it with a Dis-Ache. So I'm going to buy a few of those so that I'm in good shape there. This game seems to have the same problem as Nocturne, where money is at a premium in the beginning, and it's really difficult to get a whole bunch of it together. But in Nocturne, at least on hard mode, I would normally sell my Soma, because it's worth like 5,000 Maka. But, I don't know. I feel like I'll be okay in this game. I feel like it'd be better to just keep them in this game. It doesn't seem like so far the game has been difficult enough where I would actually need to worry about min-maxing on my, you know, money and everything. That was an interesting encounter. It happened almost as soon as I moved. Oh, okay, so the game's actually going to tell us about the Frighten system. Okay, I explained this a little bit last time, but if you exploit enemy weaknesses or void their strengths, they can become frightened. And when they are frightened, you can use a hunt skill like Devour, and you get a bunch of AP from them. So that's fun. And we should be able to do stuff with that. Now, I actually misspoke last time about having Heat in the first slot in the party, which I probably could now have him in the first slot of the party if I really wanted to, so that he can use Fire Shot. Because if he was in the first slot of the party, I could have him revert on the first turn, and then use Fire Shot with him and Surf on the second turn. So, like, because I figured I was going to have to scroll all the way back to Heat's turn to use it, but that's not true. I could just have him and Surf use, what's it called? I could just have him and Surf do Fire Shot on the next turn. So I'm probably going to switch Heat into the front slot of the party. It seems like it would be an okay move in case we need to use Fire Shot because we don't have Miragi yet. And I don't think you can do it as a combo action yet. I think you need to wait a little while before you can do it as a combo action. Like, you need other moves besides the ones that we have. It's not like we can use how we can use Mabufu or Matera at the moment, you know. So, alright, so we'll stick Heat in the front slot, and we'll let him hang around there for a little bit. A split in the path already? I'm spoiled for choice. Okay, well, we can probably... Gate has 01 written on it. Which gate is that? Oh, that gate, okay. So which gate is that? But I know now. Okay, well, this could get a little hairy because they got the first turn, depending on how many times they Bufu specifically Heat. But we'll make it work. Okay, they only extra Bufu'd him once, so that's fine. Well, let's give it back to him then, Heat. Why don't we? There you go. Nice. And if I wanted to, by the way, I can actually activate Fire Shot with Argilla now. Fire Shot itself is activated with... the only way for you to use it is if you have Heat as a human in your party, and also a Void skill. So that's generally how the shots work in this game, is you have a party member with their gun, and then you have a party member with a Void skill. So if you want the higher level version of that, you need a party member with a Repel skill, I think it is. And then if you want the highest level of gunshot combo, you'll need a party member with a Drain skill. So we won't be able to access all of that for a little while, but eventually we'll get there. So I'm actually going to have to start healing pretty soon in this dungeon because, well, after that fight specifically, I'll probably want to eat through a couple of my rations. Not really a huge deal, but, you know, might as well. Oh, good, another cockatrice. Let's see. Swap over to him and Bufu. Oh, nice. Fantastic. That'll help out quite a bit. And will he get killed by Devour at this point? I don't know. I'm going to try. It's kind of a waste of a press turn, but I'm going to try anyway. No. That only did 2. Wow. Wonder why that only did 2 on a crit. Maybe it had to do with him being frozen. Maybe hunt skills have a different interaction when an enemy is frozen than a normal physical skill. I mean, I guess that would kind of make sense, right? Like, it's harder to eat frozen food. Does that apply here? I'd actually be kind of impressed if that was how that worked. Well, anyway. Something to question for later. We missed another road that we can take here. There's a door over there that I could take, but we'll worry about that in a minute. So. Alright, well, these guys don't seem to like Terra very much, so, yeah, you know. See if I can devour him. No. Okay, that's fine. I tried. He wasn't quite at low enough HP there, it looks like. It's probably better anyway, because then I can start to work on Devourer for Heat and Argila more. The less I have Surf Heat at the moment, the better off they'll be with Devourer. So, oh, there's a few different paths. That leads up. And this leads to a duel. I guess I'll go this way, because this is the closest to the entrance, so... Ooh, what's this? We've seen a yellow chest like this before. An error cell. Okay, yeah, I think the Karma Temple mentioned the cells at some point. I think that in their solar noise message they talked about it. If they're related to solar noise... I actually want to test something real quick, because there's... that might be one of the things that solar noise specifically does, if I'd like to test it, basically. I'd like to see how much it sells for and then change the solar noise level and see if it sells for more or less. Because if they're going to mention it in their solar noise tutorial, then I would imagine the two things are related, you know? Like, I've played these games enough to know that if an NPC mentions something like that, they're probably related in some way. That's the wrong button. So where does this lead exactly? Like, if I go up these stairs... Where do it go? Do I want a Matera or do I want to revert? Nah, just Matera. Whatever. I'll take care of the Praetaz. I got a free press turn, so... Okay, why don't you do that? There we go. Heat pass your turn, and I'll devour this one. Sweet. Give me that little extra AP. Hey, that even mastered protection for us. Perfect. Good work, Surf. So now we've got Dia, Patra, and Analyze for him. Nice. Hey, Conquer. It's going good. How's it going for you there? We just got started not too long ago. We are in the Maribel's base trying to see if they want to be allies, and their idea of becoming allies is send us through a gauntlet of all of their people, and if we make it to the other side, then we're worthy of an alliance. Seems a little counterintuitive to me, but hey, I ain't complaining. Let's see. So we want to set a new skill for Surf. Do I have room for Dia, though? That's the question. It's kind of tricky, Dick, at the moment to set Dia, because a lot of the other stuff... Well, I'm not going to use Hell Thrust basically anywhere except in... what's it called? I'm not going to use Hell Thrust anywhere but like a boss fight, basically, because it's not really... I'd rather just use regular physical attacks at that point. It's not really worth trying my luck and missing if I use it in a regular battle. So at that point, I might as well just use an element or something else with higher accuracy, like a regular physical. Oh, we've been ambushed! Crossfire, huh? So, basically, ambushes in this game, how they work, it's not the enemy gets a turn first if you get ambushed. In this particular case, the enemy just prevents you from transforming. So you have to start the battle without transforming, and then you have to kind of transform and, you know, basically take the first turn to do that. But, in this particular case, it's advantageous to us because this blob here is weak to ice, and we can now use Ice Shot with Surf and Heat, so that's what we're going to go do. Let's give it to him, Surf. Bah! Perfect. Okay, now, we've got a spare turn, so let's have Argila transform, and then we'll have Heat just slam him with a Venom Claw and see what we can do there. Nice. That'll do the trick! Don't even need to transform. What you talking about? I should go back to the save point so I can get Surf some new stuff so he's not just sitting there with nothing. Have a headache at the moment. Can try to sleep it off, so be listening to the stream as you're not off. Alright, Conquer. Sounds good. Hopefully the headache goes away for you. Because it kind of... I understand the feeling. I hate having a headache, so hopefully it goes away for you. Can I hop off right here? No, I gotta go all the way around. So if I wanted to, I could go... through there. The switch for the gate. Okay, sure. I'll activate it. Ah, okay, so the gate was closed before, but now it's open. Got it. I wonder if I'm gonna have to, like, tricky dick manipulate the gates to see if I can get them certain ones open, certain ones closed by the time I'm done. I guess we're gonna find out, aren't we? I'll use Matera. I'm kind of leery about using a lot of Heat's MP, but if I'm just going to blast the enemies into oblivion like that with it, then I'm not really all that concerned, you know. Excuse me. Apologies, lunch is attacking me again. I ate lunch at approximately 2:30. So, sometimes when I eat it within 2 hours of the stream, it becomes difficult to... Basically, I have to get through, you know, potentially 3 hours when I am... Oh, I'm going to revert here, actually. I have to get through potentially 3 hours of streaming, so I have to eat within a certain amount of time of the stream, or else I'll just get hungry while I'm on the stream. Oh, Medea. Nice. So I must have... because I set Dia, I gain access to Medea. Or Medea. I'm going to fire shot anyway. I don't need a heal right now. They're going to need it in a minute, but, you know... But yeah, I gotta eat to the point where I'm not gonna be hungry during the stream, but I also have to eat to the point where I'm not gonna be, like, having just eaten and burping it all up on the stream. I know that's too much information, but, you know. Really doesn't help to go grocery shopping with that headache and an annoying family. Yeah, neither of those things really help out with a headache, that's for sure. Oh, boy. Now, hopefully you get the chance to rest it off there, Conquer, because that sounds like not a great situation. Sounds like it kind of sucks, so I feel for you. Hopefully you feel better soon. And sometimes that's all it is. It's just a little bit of extra sleep is what you need there. So you'll know soon enough, I'm sure. It's too bad Argila doesn't have Devour yet, or she'd be able to gain a decent chunk of AP out of this fight, out of that particular set of enemies, basically, because she could just wait for them to combo, and then if any of them are left alive, she can just be like, well, just devour it right there. This is an odd level for Surf, so we want 3 agility. Hey, we got HP back. Nice. I don't think I was that far off maximum. I might have been a maximum already, but that's okay. Alright, how are we doing on money here? We have a little bit more than we need. Okay, cool. So I can, in fact, buy Surf a new thing. Let's see. What do the notes say about the next thing I want for Surf? He has protection. I want to get him Fire Spirit next, I think, because that will give him access to Void Fire, which will allow him to void his major weakness, you know. So, okay. And we'll probably have to come back eventually to get... because Devourer is almost done for Argila and Heat, so they'll have to get something new eventually as well. Oh, okay. Apparently there are some new ones for the grid as well, so there's Yaksa and Angel. I don't think we could access those before, but apparently we can now, so that's cool. The main things that I want to do with protection for everyone, I eventually want to get protection done on everybody once I get to that point. If you go through the Fallen Hero line and just go straight this way, you'll get increasingly more powerful healing spells. So like Fallen Hero will give you Medea, and then you get Diorama, Medearama, and Diarahan, that sort of thing. Adamant down here, this line is actually really good because it gives you access to the skills that will allow you to avoid status ailments. And from what I understand, status ailments in this game are a bit of a pain in the ass, just like they are in Nocturne. But if you gain access to stuff like Void Charm, Void Panic, and then eventually you'll gain access to nullifiers for specific status ailments, where they're just passive skills that you can equip and prevent status ailments completely, that sounds like it'd be pretty useful for everybody to have. So eventually, if I have enough slots open, which I don't have a whole lot at the moment, but we'll get more eventually. If I have enough slots open, I could essentially have a ribbon for everybody where they all just void all status ailments, you know. But anyway, for right now, for Surf, we want... Do we want Fire Spirit for him, or do I want to start working on Shura? I do want to start working on Shura for him, because I want him to have physical skills as well. I want him to go up this line a little bit. But we'll probably work on that later. I think I want to get his weakness working for now, because Shura is just, Venom Claw and Mad Rush, and neither one I particularly care about. Void Fire I do care about, though, so we can grab this for him. Okay. And then Heat and Argila can do more with that once they get Devour. So that's cool. Alright, so now we can continue through the base a little bit, and we'll see what we can do about those people that want to eat us on the other side of Gate 1. I'm sure that's going to go real well for them. Alright. Oh, I did want to check something, actually, before we go too far here. I don't know what Argila just said there. I want to check on that thing with the cells and the solar noise, so I'm going to go do that in a second. And I'll just do this. As I say, I might kill him because Heat's pretty strong, as you can see, but I probably didn't want to devour a frozen chicken anyway, so... Okay, so we're at 3 of 8 noise right now. And we got that error cell, so let's take a look at it. It's down here. So it sells for 3,800 at the moment. Let me check something real quick, because, like I said, if I recall correctly, they mentioned them both at the same time as the cells that the temple was looking for, and the solar noise. I think they were mentioned in the same little tutorial section that they were talking about, so... Okay, he's frightened. That is good, because that means if I hit him with Argila and I hit him with Heat, he'll probably be able to get devoured, unless Heat just kills him. Yep. That random crit, Heat's like, no AP for you. My AP. It's fine. I don't need Fire Spirit that badly, you know. Alright, so we're at half. So how much does it sell for now? Okay. Now that's very interesting, that right there. Okay. Well, if we need it, we'll sell it. We don't really need the money just yet, so I'm not going to try to sell it now. I'll wait until I can manipulate it so that we get to max solar noise later, because that's probably where it sells for the most, because it's going up as the solar noise goes up, you know, so... Alright. Let's just do this normally. And then we'll use up our turns like this, and like this. And then, can I devour you yet? No. Okay. Whoosh! I probably just want to get the AP from this guy, though. I probably don't actually want to devour him now that I think about it. And we'll get the level up, so... Hope you're not superstitious, Argila. Her stats are actually pretty decent there. And her vitality increase. That's actually probably one of the best things that she could get as a bonus, so... I'll take it. Let's eat through a couple of our rations here. I could start using Argila's Dia, or Surfs for that matter, at the moment, but, well, they don't particularly need to worry about that just yet. We have rations, we might as well use them. They're not that good. They probably only restore like 50, if they're anything like the low-end healing items from Nocturne. I think the lowest-end ones in Nocturne are Medicine, if I recall correctly, and they only heal like 50, if I recall correctly. Sorry, sir, you chose the wrong one. Let's see. Ghoul is frightened, so that one I can devour. Because he'll die. He has enough prior damage on him. And just 1 out of 4 isn't going to be a huge deal. It'll get me good AP, but everybody else will still get decent AP out of it, so... Ooh, that actually got me quite a bit. Nice. Yeah, see, devouring isn't too bad. It helps out quite a bit. Okay, so I need to find the gate 5 switch in order to go through there. Got it. So gate 1 is open, but I need to find the gate 5 switch before I can go through that way. I'm kind of digging the combo system, to be honest with you. I wasn't sure if I was going to like it as much as, like, Chrono Trigger's combo system. Oh, I got a stomach ache. That's not good. So let's just handle that right away, because I don't want that to become a problem. Argila, I don't even know. You and your frickin' items and your boobs, I don't get it. Whatever. I'm never gonna get over that, I don't think. So. Does poison linger after battle? Sure does. Okay, well then let's do something about that, shall we? There we go. Eat through a couple more of our rations. I don't have Pozumdi yet, which is the poison curing mantra. Can I check the grid from here? No, I can't. Okay, that's fine. I was going to say, because if I can check the grid from here, I could find out where Pozumdi is. It's probably, like, on the same one as Medea, probably. We got to go this way. Down and around. Can I... Maybe I can get there before it comes off of max. Yeah, okay. So let me see how much that error cell sells for now. 4,800. Okay, you know, that's not too bad. I'll take it. It's more than what we have now. Perfect. Alright. I figured since it was already at max, I might as well just do it, since that was what I was going to do with it anyway, but, yeah. I think from what I understand, Cole was telling me, because he played the first few dungeons in this game, probably like the first 2 or 3, I think. Oh, we've been ambushed. Okay, that's fine. And they're getting the first turn. So this is like a true ambush, where they actually get the first turn and everything else. Heavy damage, ammo varies. So we have a charge shot on Argila, but it's only on one enemy, so it's not really worth it. Cole was telling me that the encounter rate in this game gets a little on the atrocious side. I don't know how true that is, but it's not too bad. Hasn't been too bad so far, anyway. So, well, if we had a turn left, we could use Earth Shot, but we don't. So I'll just transform, and then we'll go from there. I could probably use Medea on the next turn, just so I can top myself off. Is it worth the chakra drop that I'll probably have to use afterwards? I don't know, but we'll see. That guy's frightened. How about... Do I have enough to devour you? I probably do. Yeah, because you've taken enough damage, prior damage at this point, to do that. I could Medea now, but that would use up most of the... It would actually use up all the rest of my press turns, so I don't think I want to do that. Let's just do this. Get rid of them. Perfect. Not waste any more time, you know. Although I'm going to have to go back to the save point again pretty soon. At the rate I'm going with all these mantras, I'm getting pretty good gains on them all, so... Is it worth running all the way back there now that I've... Yeah, it probably is. Sorry, I know that the first half an hour of this has basically just been me running around the first floor. It's just with the mantras. I don't know where the next save point is, so it's kind of hard to say, because those guys behind the gate have basically said, yes, our food is coming. So, I want to make sure I'm not, like, wasting any AP, if I can afford it. Let's do a Bufu. There we go. Maybe a Medea. Is it worth it? Yeah, probably. Well, I could always use that other Ice Blast. Oh, I have 2 of them now. Okay, I don't know where the second one came from, but I can use one of them. He's frightened. Use up my turns, and then... Sure, why not? I'll take it. So those bone swords that you got there, Surf, they come out of your flesh as well? Good lord, man. That's something. Okay. Almost to Devour on both of them. I didn't get any AP out of this battle from that one, but let's see. Will that get me to full? Yeah, sure will. Okay. They're not too far away now. Is it worth just waiting around here until they max out? I don't know. It is worth going and getting another mantra for Surf. I know that much. So, well, this might give me decent AP for them. So, and it's pretty quick and easy. Just do this, and they're all dead. So, yeah, I think that's well worth sticking around here because that's probably only 2 more battles. So, we'll just wait around for them to Master Devourer, and then from there we'll move on. Probably wouldn't have to deal with this if I would have just gone straight to the next point, but I didn't know where the next save point is from here. I still don't know where the next save point is from here, frankly. So I'm not going to bother with it because Surf doesn't need the AP at the moment. I mean, he does because he needs to work on Shura, but I want to get Argila and Heat the AP more than I want to get Surf the AP, so I'll go in here, so that way I can just go straight to the save point when I get in the next fight. Just wander around. Does this count as grinding? I mean, I'd probably be doing this anyway, but of all the times for me to actually want Reborama, I never used Reborama in Nocturne because I never really needed it, but apparently now I'd like it. You never get into encounters when you want them, you know? So, okay, there we go. Perfect. We got Devour and Hell Thrust for Heat, and we got Devour and Hell Thrust for Argila. I'll probably only use Devour, or Devour itself on Argila, but we'll use... I might set Hell Thrust for Heat instead of Venom Claw, because, I mean, the poison isn't too bad, but I think Hell Thrust is stronger. It is normally in most other SMT games, so... Excuse me. I have Agi for Surf now, so could I just set that on him and just keep Heat using the physical skills? I guess I could do that. Maybe eventually get him Void Ice so that he can cover his own weakness, you know? Might do that now just so that way he's got something to do. I could get them Protection, but Argila's already got it, so she would probably just want to get Void Force to cover her weakness. So probably I'll just have Heat do Ice Spirit so he can cover his. Surf instead of Dio, why don't we set Agi for you? Yeah, there we go, for now. And then we'll go from there. If I need Agi, I can always just, you know, have Heat revert and use it from his gun. So, alright, everybody needs a new mantra, so what can we get them? You've done almost all of your level 1 mantras now. It's just Shura, I think, now. Now, we could have Surf work on getting other elements as well, but I've kind of come to a decision that I'm going to make him a bit of a hybrid build. That's not normally optimal. Normally, people will tell me that that's a very bad idea. Don't make him hybrid, because it's probably better that I would just take any points I was going to put into strength for him and just stick it in magic instead. But I figured it might be more interesting if I do it as a hybrid build, so he doesn't feel like he's incredibly overpowered, because Surf at the end game, if you just do magic, is incredibly overpowered. Like, he hits so damn hard and he takes no damage from basically anything, because he's got a lot of HP, because the only other stat that matters besides strength, which you're not using, and magic, which you have all of, is vitality, so you end up gouging your vitality as well. So I said, you know what, we'll let him do a little bit of physical damage too, because I kind of like the idea. It'll keep his HP sturdy enough over the course of the game so that he's not ever like falling behind like Argila might at some point. And it'll give me something interesting to do besides just throw Hadokens of varying elements at people. So we'll have him do Shura. For Heat, he's got access to Yaksa and Angel now. I think those unlock because he has mastered a certain number of mantras, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Definitely want to get him protection, but he doesn't really need it that badly yet. I'd rather get him Ice Spirit so he can get Void Ice, and then I can kind of swap Void Fire and Void Ice for him, and we'll go from there. So we'll give him Ice Spirit, which he already started working on, so that'll be helpful for him. Argela already has protection done, so she's in good shape there. She can start working on her level 2s pretty soon. But first things first, I'm going to have her learn Dragon, which will get her access to Zan, and more importantly, Void Force. So she'll be in good shape now. Okay. So yeah, I looked at the mantra grid, and I will continue to look at the mantra grid off-screen for a while in order to make sure that I'm actually kind of staying ahead of what I need to get or what I want to get for the characters. I eventually want everybody to have the ability to drain their elemental weakness. I might go further than that, I'm not sure yet. But I definitely at least want to get them to the point where they can drain their elemental weakness. Ooh, Vile Blade sounds fun. What does that do? Oh, it uses all 3. It's probably because we all have Devourer, huh? Damage relative to HP, physical, all. So it would use everybody's turn. I would rather use Bufu and just take care of him, because probably if we use Vile Blade, it wouldn't quite get us to that point. I didn't set Devour on either of you, did I? I'll have to do that next time. And we'll do this. Yeah, I gotta set Devour on both of them so that Surf doesn't pull ahead again. He might anyway, but, you know. Yeah, see, if they all start Devouring, we'll get that AP quite a bit faster than we are otherwise. So, alright, let's set it. You have Devour, that's why. Okay, but you don't have Devour. Here's the real question. Do I need Void Earth? At the moment, I'm not sure that I do. Nobody's weak to Earth on the team, so I guess I could just, you know, go like this. There we go. I mean, Void Earth would be nice to frighten enemies if they use Terra, but have we even run into anybody that uses Terra at the moment? I don't know. Ooh, Primal Dance. That sounds interesting, too. So that's heavy physical damage to one enemy. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Where'd my Matera go, though? Maybe I can't use it because on Heat because I don't have Agi set on him, right? Yeah. So Argela has, because I have Agi set on Surf. So now these two have to do it, which is fine. They have higher magic anyway. So there we go. Oh, great. She. Oh my god. Oh, this game is something else, man. Yeah, I didn't quite get enough to devour him. I don't want to talk about what just happened with Argela devouring. We're going to see that enough through the whole game. Just... Good lord, though. Like, that's something. That's something else. I mean, I guess that's where her mouths are now, so it's not really shocking. I guess Heat wants to eat, so maybe we'll let him eat this cockatrice if I don't freeze it first. Okay, that'll help. Because we'll do that, and then we'll do this, and then it should die. Yep. There you go, Heat. Have some lunch. Nice. That'll get him a little closer. But yeah, I think the chance of getting a stomach ache on your first thing of food isn't really all that high. Like, it gets higher and higher as you go further and further. Like, you eat more and more in the same battle. But for the first meal, it's probably not a high chance. It's probably pretty low. So, it's probably in my best interest to just, you know, eat occasionally. Maybe take one for the road in a certain fight if I get to the point where I can actually afford to do that. But if I can't, then I'm not going to worry about it. I'll just eradicate them and go from there. Oh, good. Fantastic. There are people waiting to eat me behind this door. Seems pretty normal. Oh. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Was it something I said? Okay, that doesn't fill the map anymore. Let's go this way. See, normally when the enemy gets the first turn, I'm a little concerned, at least in Nocturne, about it, but in this particular case, I'm not even remotely concerned about it, honestly. It doesn't even bother me. You two have more MP than he does, so this will actually work out for us. And you are frightened, so goodbye. Oh, reinforcements. Okay, that's fine. I'll get my turn back, right? Yep, sure will. Now, if only I could frighten both of them. Is he at the point where he can devour him? I don't think he is, because I think I did like 20 last time when I tried to devour him. It doesn't quite do as much as your regular physical attack devour, so we'll only get something that does as much as our regular physical a little later, so. Alright, Surf leveled up, nice. So that's an even level, so let's do this. I see more skill slots! Aha! We can now set 6 skills now that we got to level 10, perfect. And we got HP back. That's not as stellar, but it still helps a little bit. That's one less ration I have to use, because we're going to use a couple right now. Okay, yeah, the rations are just 50 HP, so it's probably better that I burn through them now if I can. But Surf can now set 6 skills, so we can actually have him have a few things here, can't we? And that means everybody else will be able to set 6 eventually as well, which will be good for us. I guess I could have him have Patra as well, just in case something weird happens. Yeah, we'll have him use Patra for now, just until a little later when we can move a few things around. We'll put Agi at the top, because it's at the top here, so. Alright, let's keep going, since they decided to move further into the base or something to eat me, instead of just waiting for me right here. Did I see a person up there? No, I don't know what I see up there, but we'll find out in a minute. Looks like there's another save point right here. Let's just pass your turn. Do a little bit of this and a little bit of that. We'll do this. I'll let Heat eat the other one. There we go. Well, Argela got a level, and Heat is almost done with Ice Spirit. We'll be able to see in a minute if I can get new mantras at small terminals. I don't actually know if that's the thing you can do or not yet. Well, Argela also can set 6 skills now, so that's pretty good. And she recovered her MP, which is probably the best outcome here, other than a vitality boost, so I'm cool with that. Let's see here. What else do I want to set for her? Well, Void Earth I can set, because I might as well at this point. I don't really need Health Thrust for her. She's not really a physical damaging person. I mean, you could make her that way if you got enough Strength Noise or Power Noise, but yeah, she's not really physical. I think I'm actually just going to set Health Thrust instead of Patra for Surf, though. I know that kind of leaves me at a bit of a disadvantage in case anybody else gets, like, you know, like let's say I have Patra on Argela. Let's say she gets panicked. That would kind of suck. But I have Panaceas in case that happens, so it's not really a huge deal. Okay, so you, sir, need to go away. Perfect. So now he should learn Ice Spirit here, because I think we have enough there for him to do it. Yep, there you go. He mastered Ice Spirits. Now he'll be able to set Void Ice and Bufu. I'm not going to have him set Bufu. He's not really a magical attacker, in case you haven't noticed yet. But I will have him set Void Ice, so that way him and Surf can kind of switch in that department. There we go. Perfect. Now we're good. I'll use a ration as well, excuse me, and then we'll, when we get to the terminal up here, we'll be able to see if I can switch it. Just pass this one. I don't... Oh, no, wait, I didn't have access to Miragi before this. I was supposed to revert. I did it wrong! Let's see. Yeah, I'll just do it this way. This works. Still getting it done in a turn, so that's the important part. Alright, now. Let's see. Yes, we can get mantras from small terminals. That's perfect. That's actually very helpful. So I was going to say, if we have to keep teleporting back to large terminals to get these things, it's going to be a bit of a long game, because I'm going to have to keep going back and forth and back and forth. Let's see. So Devourer, Shura, Fire Spirit, Ice Spirit, you need protection next. So let's get you Dia. Once you can set 6 skills, that'll actually be helpful for you there. So anybody else need one? No, you're still working on Dragon and you're still working on Shura, so I don't need to worry about anybody's level 2s for now. Alright. Then let's save real quick. See if this door opens when I hit that gate switch. Might want to go up, though, those stairs that were back there before I do that, but I think I'm going to just try this first. Okay, let's hit this switch and see where it takes us. Okay. And there's a presence behind this door as well. Alright. Let's see who's here this time. Oh, good. More of these guys. And apparently their boss is here as well. I think that's a Yaka, if I remember my Nocturne correctly. Now, at least they didn't have Argela with that. I didn't... Okay. Shouldn't have jinxed myself. Don't need them to get an extra turn, because that means they'll keep Rakakaja-ing. That's really all Yakas do, honestly, is they basically just Rakakaja and Makakaja, and then they eventually will hurt you, but they usually just do that instead of doing anything else, so... let's see. Let's do this. I got it, hang on. Check this out. So we'll do this, and we'll do this. And then we'll still have 2 press turns, so then I can do this. Pow! Oh, it didn't even get rid of the Praetas. That sucks. I wanted them to die, but their 2 Rakukajas made it so they wouldn't. Oh well. We'll be fine this turn, because we'll be able to get rid of them this time. So that guy shields this, so probably better to just do this. Okay, probably wasn't better to just do that. Can I... I can't Matera because he dodged. Alright. Well, then we'll just do this a little at a time, I guess. He's frightened again. That's fine. He's probably not weak enough to where I can actually do anything with him being frightened, so... Your reinforcements appear to have abandoned you, sir. What will you do now? Just drop your gun every time you transform heat? That's interesting. Where did it go? Let's see here. Just attack. Maybe I can devour now? Yeah. Good work, Heat. Well, he'll get a little bit of extra points towards protection that way. That's good. And these guys are all out, aren't they? They don't beat around the bush. If they want to eat, they want to eat. I guess I'll explore over here real quick while I'm in the area. Then we'll go back and see what's up those stairs.
Sorry. I'll make this quick.
Oh god, it's the nose! He's found me! What would the nose be weak to? That's the real question. I think he's weak to electricity in Nocturne, so I'm going to see if it's the same thing here. Use one of these Thunder Rods real quick. Yep, sure is weak to it. Okay. They're frightened now, which is a good thing. I don't know what kind of HP they have, but I guess I'll try to devour while they're frightened. Okay. That works. Yeah, they've got quite a bit of HP left, so probably a good idea to not just try to, you know, devour everybody. I mean, this'll work, because Surf just softened him up for us, but... Okay, that doesn't really help you all that much, though, does it? Because you're not even weak to fire. Well, whatever. I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth, you know. Surf didn't get the opportunity to eat, so... Okay, I was gonna say, if I don't kill him right here, I'll devour with him, but... It's alright. Surf will get a little bit, it's just that Argela and Heat will get a little more. Okay, Arzula got Zan and Void Force. Perfect. And that means that eventually I'm going to want to switch her off to level 2 mantras because she is done with her level 1s, at least for now. Maybe later I'll have a reason to give her another level 1, but yeah, for now we don't really need to worry about that. Let's see. I could give her Zan. That's probably not too bad of a move for her to have. Void Force is probably better than Void Earth in this case. But she might be able to hit somebody's weakness with Zan, so... I should probably put it up here because it's higher on the list than Terra. I really should have somebody learn Zeo skills, but we don't really have anybody here that I'd be particularly enthused about needing to learn that, you know. Because it would help us out against the nose, but we do have those Thunder Rods for that, so... Idene. Let's go like this. Speaking of the nose, there he is again. Let's see here. We could probably just get away with just, you know, killing them the normal way. Oh, Miragi. Nice. Too bad I can't get Mazio. Oh, well. I probably should have just had Heat Attack if that was what I was going to do. I'm going to Void Force because these guys could use Force skills in Nocturne if I recall correctly, so I'll just focus on one at a time. No, it looks like they're just attacking us for now. That's fine. I'll just auto them. Okay, Mad Rush. So maybe they're just physical in this one. I don't know. Since you didn't get to Devour last time... There we go. Get you a little bit extra AP there, Surf. He's getting closer to getting Shura, so then he'll be working on his level 2s as well. Although I think Heat is pretty close now. I think he just needs to finish Protection and then he's done, so... And Heat now can set 6 skills as well. Perfect. Still lacking a little in the magic department, but I mean, that's pretty normal for Heat, so... And it might be a good idea now to use one of those noises, since we've got some low HP and MP and everything like that. Do I want to just double down on Heat's power? Because then I can give him this power noise and he'd be a house by the end of the game. Arjula could probably use this vital noise on, and then the HP noise I think I'm going to use on Surf, because I anticipate his vitality being pretty high, but because I'm splitting the difference between strength and magic, I'm going to be more magically inclined than strength inclined. His vitality will be a little lower as a result, which means he won't have as much HP. So it might be a better idea to just do this for now. Hey, there we go. That's pretty good. I'll wait to use it for Heat and Arjula, though, because they're not quite at the point where I would want to full heal them yet. So yeah, we'll wait a little bit, and then we'll go from there. Oh, de blob. We don't have access to Mabufu yet, do we? Oh, yeah, we do. Never mind. I'm dumb. I forgot. We get that from having Terra and Bufu set. So there we go. We have a Frightened Boy. And I'm going to try to... Wait, you've already got Dragon mastered, so I won't try to devour that guy with you. I will try to devour that guy with Heat, though. Nice. And then maybe I can finish this guy off. Yeah, very nice. Got to take my advantages where I can get them here. Those guys don't mess around in Nocturne, so... They're a little tricky dick in Nocturne, that's for sure. Sometimes they can be a little difficult. Then again, in Nocturne, in this game they seem to have less HP, or maybe you do more damage in this game than you do in Nocturne, I don't know. But in Nocturne, you can practically pelt those guys with spells eventually, and they just, when you first find them, and they just won't go down. I mean, we'll make it work, but that'll help get us through the turn a little faster. I'll wait for Heat's turn first, and then we'll do this. And then we'll do Matera. He probably doesn't avoid this. And the rest of his backup is gone now, so that's pretty good. He's frightened, so I might be able to devour him now. Yeah. Nice. Oh, there goes all your AP. That sucks. Yeah, as you can see, if Surf has a stomach ache, it just completely voids out his Atma points. I keep wanting to say Atma like they do in this game, and that's probably the proper pronunciation, but So, I like how there's just a thing up there next to the first floor that says bad. It's like, yes, I understand, game. I'm aching. I'll get to it. Can I use Medea just as a skill outside of battle? Doesn't look like it because you have to assign it, so. Okay, so for heat, what do I want to set in those slots? I definitely want to set Dia in one of them. I might set Patra in one of them as well for him. Analyze I'm not really concerned about. It's not really a great skill. So, but maybe having Agi for him would be useful. I guess we'll use Agi for now until we get to the point where I get Dia, and then we'll set Dia and we'll set Patra for him, and then we'll be in good shape. Arjula, I'm going to have you use Dia now because we're not exactly low on rations yet, but we will be eventually, so. Oh, I see another terminal. I don't know what else was over there, but I guess we'll go down there in a minute if this terminal leads nowhere. So, well, we'll find out soon enough. There is something there, but that's on the other side there, so. And this gate is closed, so we're going to have to do something about that in just a minute. Nice. I don't even know why I'm devouring here. It's not like she needs it. Of course, we're going to fix that in a second, so. I guess since we're here, I don't see a switch, which means this door is locked and we can't get through for now. But since we're here, I'll buy something new for Arjula, and then we'll go back and see what was on that other section and then that other door. Probably that door that I didn't go through will lead us to the that treasure chest that's over there. Okay, so what do I want for Arjula now that she's gotten that? We could start on the ailment-inducing skills. It'll get her foul breath, which isn't too bad of a thing. It's a magic damage thing, but it does poison. It's poisons and it does light damage, basically, and it's based on magic, which wouldn't be too bad for her. So we could get that for 3,000. These are 2,500. Maybe I should focus on the 2,500s first, you know? And that's 4,000, so I'd like to get this next if I could, because it'll get her Feed Frenzy and Ingest Mana, which wouldn't be too bad for her. But it's 4,000, so I don't know if I want to spend that at the moment. Once you open up the level 2 skills, you kind of got to figure out, there's a whole lot more that you can do with them, basically, so. Expel skills. That gets us Terrunda, which would be pretty good, along with Void Expel, which would also probably be pretty good. That gets us Quick Escape, which would also probably be pretty good. Yeah, this is a little tricky. I think I'll start her on the 2,500s. Now, what are these? These are 3,000s. Okay, so everything at the same horizontal distance looks like it's going to be the same price, because these are slightly further to the left, so they're going to be slightly less. So I guess we'll focus on this. Earth Boost would be nice for her, and it's 2,500, so that'll help a little bit. So let's start with that, and then we'll do Dragon Lord, and then we'll go from there, and eventually we'll end up getting Demon Beast. Let's try to go in order based on how expensive or not expensive things are. Because at the moment, I don't want to buy it if it's very expensive. So. Actually, I'm not sure how long this dungeon is, so we might be here the entire day today. I'm not really sure. We'll know soon enough. Okay, so this one... Okay, Void Fire is going to suck because the Ampusas can now do whatever the hell they want for a little bit. I guess I could just KO them while I'm at it, but I'll just see what he can do. Okay, he can just kill them right away, so that's good. And then... I think we established that he isn't weak to Terra, so I'll just use... Maybe I'll use it on the Ampusa. just to get rid of her. Then hit you in the face. Okay, that sure isn't going to do a whole lot for you. Let's see if I can frighten him with Bufu. No, I'll just kill him. Okay, that's fine. Up the nose, he's following me again. And devour. Nice. Nope, not even gonna say it. I saw it. You all saw it. Not gonna talk about it. Okay, this is an odd level, so give Surf 3 agility. We're almost done with his agility. Once we hit 15, I'll be done with it for the rest of the game. So then we can start focusing on the stats that actually matter. I mean, agility matters now, but it won't matter very soon. And I'm anticipating I planned my build out with the assumption that I will get to level 55 by the end game. And from what I understand, that's pretty reasonable. Normally in SMT games, you can expect to be around level 70 by the end game, but in this game, it's a little bit less for reasons that we'll talk about a little later. Right now, we don't got to worry about it, but this battle goes like clockwork now, doesn't it? Just Hell Thrust, Bone Sword, Breasts. It's just great. Matera is good on the ghoul. I don't know if it's good on the nose, but we'll see. Okay. Now, we can't devour yet. I can hit you with this. Okay, well that actually KO'd you, so that's not exactly ideal, but you know. Yeah, having Zeo here would probably be fairly helpful, wouldn't it? Just Miragi. What the hell, it'll do good damage. There you go. And worst comes to worst, this just gives me the opportunity to use my my rations and stuff, so... Okay, that guy's dead. And that guy's dead. I wasn't sure if they were in Devour range yet, and to be fair, they probably weren't, but, you know. Excuse me. In either case, Surf has mastered Shura. Very good. You got Venom Claw and Mad Rush. Probably not going to set either of those because I really don't need them all that badly, but I will keep them around because getting him Shura means he can gain access to the other physical mantras that are ahead of Shura, so that's good. Okay, so this door, and then we'll see what's around the other corners. Oh, blue wall. I can actually do something about this right now. Let's take care of it. Nice. Now let's see what's behind it, and then we'll go see what's in the other directions. Okay, 3 blobs. Got it. Pterodyne, insufficient MP. I was a little scared for a second there, but I guess I'm not anymore. Maybe they have, like a mana drain skill? That was a thing in Nocturne, so I wouldn't be shocked if it was a thing here. Anybody frightened? One frightened. You know what that means. Aw. Let's see. Is it worth doing that now? I mean, yeah. It still kind of is. So, and then we can get rid of one more by doing this. Or, okay, I guess we didn't get rid of it. Dormina. Okay, you probably have the MP for that. And they do have MP Thief. Okay, that's interesting. I'll have to keep that in mind. So. Well, that used up my turn. I have an Ice Blast left, so at least I'll be able to get rid of one. Won't be able to get rid of the one that just got his MP back, but we'll be able to handle him next turn, maybe. I don't like that he's taking my MP, though. And let's do this. There we go. You guys missed all the fun while you were sleeping over there. Well, Argilla got a level up, and Heat got Protection mastered. So that's good. Dia, Patra, and Analyze. I'll give him Dia in his moveset. We'll go from there. Let's see. Here we go. Dia. We will put that there. I think I'll give him Patra instead of Agi as well. I mean, I like having Agi on him, but at the same time, having Patra just in case You know, in that particular case there, it would have been nice to have Patra rather than just regular Patra, but we'll get there eventually, I'm sure. Okay, off we'll go through here. And this should lead us up there, probably, and maybe back down to that that gate that's over there. So maybe there's like a shortcut, basically. And we'll find out in a sec. No shortcut here. Does lead us to that chest, though. So that's good. That will be helpful. And there's a great chakra. All right, well, that's pretty good, then. That'll help out. Okay, the blob and the cockatrice. All of these guys are weak to ice. Okay, so this is why I wanted to teach Dia to everybody, because now we have access to Angelic Grace, which is, from what I understand, it's slightly more powerful than Medea, but it also gives everybody Rakukaja. So that's pretty solid. It'll come in quite handy for us for a good little while, and you get that from just having Dia on everybody, so that's not too bad. Okay, we got a couple of people frightened, but we can only eat one of them for the moment, so I will eat you. Not that I need to eat you, because I don't have any need to do that just yet, but it's okay. Whoosh! Yeah, I need to go set more mantras before eating people with Devour is worth it anymore, so I guess we won't even bother with that. I'll probably keep doing it just to keep it in the, you know, keep practicing with it. But if I'm going to eat with anybody right now, it's got to be Argila, because she's the one that actually needs it, so... Okay, so we can see what's down that way, and then we'll go down over there. Alright. It's a process, getting through some of these dungeons, but that's okay. I don't mind it. I feel like that's going to be a normal thing, though, when we play SMT games. It's going to be a bit of a process getting through all the dungeons. So. I'm going to say, can you hit somebody else, please? Not that I want you to hit anybody particularly, but, I mean, I'll take it. No big deal. I could test out Angelic Grace, but is it worth the 8 MP? Probably not. I'd probably get more mileage out of just using Matera here. Just think about what could happen, though, in this particular case if we had access to a group Devour skill, which you get from Demon Beast. That Feed Frenzy one is a group Devour skill. If we had access to that, we'd be in really good shape. Do I have anything that I can use to take care of these guys? I guess I could use a Molotov on them. Here you go! Wanted to kill him in one round if I could, just avoid all the extra damage, you know. So. But I definitely need to heal this time, so... Just top the two of you off, and we'll let Argila heal herself with Dia. There we go. Because she has a lot of magic power, so her Dias will heal for a lot. Which is pretty nice for us. Oh, okay. A ladder. Let's see where this goes. Bit of a maze in here, isn't it? Huh. Oh, okay. Apparently we can wander around on the roof. Find the nose while we're at it. How did I do this before? I think I just health thrusted. And then, do I want to use one of my Thunder Rods? I guess I might as well. I mean, I've got them. I could go buy more if I really wanted to, but... And then, are you in health thrust range? No, but you are now in Devour range if I really wanted to pass it all the way over to Argila. I guess I could. Although then she'd be eating more than one thing in a battle, wouldn't she? I don't really want her to lose out on the AP, so... That's the worst if you eat something at the end of a fight and then all of a sudden you lose out on the AP, you know, so... I would rather not. Okay, he got magic. That's not bad, actually, for him. Let's see here. Are we at a point where we need another restorative? Possibly. I might want to do it for Argila at the very least, but I kind of want to wait until I'm like as close as I possibly can to the bottom before I use it. So that door looks like it's locked. going to say, it looks like they're going to get a turn here, but it's kind of hard to tell with the camera angle going like that, whether or not they're going to get a turn, so. Okay, we have one dude frozen, so that's very good for us. Could do this. And, I mean, Mad Rush might even KO. Well, I don't know if it'll KO the blob over there, so. Guess we'll just get away with what I know I can do. Okay, so Dormina on you is a little bit of a problem, but I can actually take care of that now because Heat has Patra, so. And then that way she can eat as necessary. Or she can not eat. I mean, this guy might be in Devour range, but I'm not sure. Not quite. Okay, that's fine. It will still spread the AP out even if he's not, so. Not that anybody else needs it at this point, but, you know. Yeah, that's not even a door over there, actually. So. Okay, don't know what's up there, but I do know what's right here. I'll take this, thank you. And chakra drops. Okay, cool. Are we at a point where I'm concerned about anybody's MP? I'm a little concerned about Surf's, but I'm actually not going to give him a noise, I don't think. I think I'm just going to give him a chakra drop for now and let him go with what he's got there. The noise, I mean, the HP noises are probably nice for him, but I don't know if I want to use all my AP noises on just Surf, you know. I might want to hold on to a few of them for somebody else. But we'll see. Okay, this worked last time, so let's see if it works this time. Sure does. And those noses are giving me disaches, which is actually pretty nice. That will come in handy for us. What in the heck is down here? Oh, the switch for gate 3. Okay. Cool. Well, now we can go through there. And it looks like there's a life terminal on the other side, so. Well, maybe if you guys didn't come to that determination without looking and seeing what we could do, then maybe we'd all be in better shape right now. Let's see. So I never went down that little section down there. So when we go back, we'll, let's see. We're all the way over here, so we gotta go down there. There? I don't exactly know where we gotta go down to, but we gotta get back to gate 3. But I want to go fully explore the spot over there first before we do. I'll tell you the one thing that I kind of miss from Nocturne out of the whole thing here. In Nocturne, having access to noise, or not noise, but so instead of solar noise in Nocturne, let me put it this way, they had phases of the moon. Ooh, nice. Nice crit, Heat. Holy crap. Instead of solar noise, they had phases of the moon, and they would go from new to full and then back to new, instead of min to max and then back to min. And one of the things about that was that there was, in addition to that, there was also a little radar that it came with that would show you when an enemy was about to attack you. So like the radar would pulse green, and then it would pulse yellow, and then it would pulse red, and once it pulsed red, an enemy encounter was basically inevitable. Unless you had like a, what's it called up? Istoma, which I think that's the skill anyway, which is a skill that actually prevents you from taking extra damage, or not extra damage, prevents you from getting into extra encounters, basically, that are lower than your current level. So if the enemies are higher than your current level, you'll still get into an encounter, but if they're lower, then you don't, so. But I kind of missed the radar, honestly. The radar was actually pretty useful, but it's not here in this one, so you can't actually see when an encounter's going to happen, so. Ooh, that's pretty fancy. I mean, it did a lot of damage to my HP as well, but we can figure that out later. Okay, he's in Devour range. Do I want to use Medea? I could, but it would waste the rest of my turns. And I could probably devour that guy with Argila if I do this right. I'll just do this. Okay, now I have my choice. Which one do I want to devour? Answer is both, but I don't know if I'll be able to get away with that, so... Ow. Okay, so now I should probably give some of the noises that I got to people. Since we're at a little bit of low HP here. And MP. We can fix Surf right up, though, with rations and stuff, so that's fine. I'll even give him another chakra drop just to top him off. I'll top off it with the ration as well. It's not like those rations will be all that useful to me. And now, let's see here. So a vital noise for Argila. She could really use it. And a power noise, I'm just going to give it to Heat. I want him to hit really friggin' hard in the end game, so... just double down on his strength because he's going to be our main... I mean, he's going to be our main physical attacker, basically. Surf will be able to attack physically, but he won't be as good at it as Heat. He'll probably be about as good at magical attacks as Argila, though. But the main reason why I'm not just letting Heat be the only physical attacker is because of the fact that you gain access to, according to the mantra grid anyway, from what I saw online, you gain access to Power Charge a lot earlier than you do Mind Charge. Mind Charge you almost have to grind for because it's locked behind a whole bunch of elemental skills. Like, you have to basically master every line of elemental skills in order to actually use them. So, use Mind Charge, that is. So you can either use Power Charge or Mind Charge, but we'll go from there. I'll just pass this one and we'll do a Bufu. So, hey, Conquer's Twin, how's it going? Soon, 19 days. I don't know what that means, man, but whatever's happening in 19 days, hopefully it isn't anything too bad, and hopefully it goes well for you if it's something good. So, couldn't quite devour that guy. Let's see here. Heat doesn't need to devour him, so I'll just do this. Already liking that I doubled down on his strength, because that did lots of damage. And Ghost Hand's here as well. Hello, Ghost Hand. How you doing? Yeah, that blob has seen some shit for sure. He was not very happy about where his life was going just now. So. Okay, we've almost mastered Earth Shrine as well for Argila, so that's pretty good. And this is an even level for Surf, so let's do this. There we go. And there's something over here, probably another cell, maybe? Found a cell in another yellow chest, so... Active cell. Okay. So that's another one to sell. I would imagine it also sells for high amounts at high noon at maximum... what's it called? Maximum noise level. So, have we explored everything so far that I can? We can't get through that door over there because that's gate 5. So probably we'll eventually get through gate 5 by going all the way around there, and then we'll end up near the exit. So, and if we go up, that's all there. Okay. And then, let's see. Do I go back to that save point since it's pretty close, or do I just book it for the next one? Heat and Surf have been kind of waiting to eat for a little while, though, so... I'll just go back to this one. It's a little closer. Okay, let's use Mavufu here, just like usual. Probably get... okay, I was going to say at least one thing frightened, so that's pretty good. Let's do this to soften them up a little bit. There we go. And then... See, they're frightened, but they're not going to be frightened by the time it actually matters, which is next turn, so... That's okay, we can get rid of that guy. Oh, good, both of my Patra users are asleep. Fantastic. Makes me wonder why I didn't set Patra for everybody, but oh well. I will lose both of these turns. That sucks, but that's okay. Boy, you are getting greedy, I'll tell you what. Oh, he woke up. Nice. I don't want him to devour. If anyone's going to devour, I want Arjula to do it. So let's just pass that all the way around and go here. Damn it. Arjula, you're not strong enough. Alright, well that's fine. She'll still get some EXP towards Earth Shrine. So, and then we can replace it when we get back to the other save point, so. Alright, let's go right here. Sick guitar riffs in the background, yeah. Except it's more like a you failed guitar riff. Like a bwah, bwah, bwah. Okay, so now for Surf. What do I want here? So Roxas will get him physical attack and auto skills. These are hunt and physical attack skills. I don't think I want to even go up Roxas here because the main ones that I want are the physical skills in this particular line right here, down Battle Demon. And then Power Charge is down here. So we'll want to get that eventually for him. But this is 4K, so I don't think I want to get that just yet. Ice Demon? That might not be a bad idea. Ice Boost would be pretty good for him, so I'll start him on Ice Demon. And then eventually we'll think about getting Adamant for him. As for Heat, he's done with Protection now, so I don't even want to do Fire Demon for Heat, to be honest. I mean, he's strong against fire skills, but I'm not sure if I even care about him learning that stuff. I really only want him to learn through the Ice Demon line because it'll gain him access to things that let him nullify his weakness. So for him, I probably won't even bother with the fire line until later if I like absolutely need something for him to learn. So I think I'm going to have him do Ice Demon as well. Now he doesn't get anything out of Ice Demon itself, but that will gain him access to the next level of ice skills, where he'll gain access to Bufula, but more importantly, a repel skill. So he'll be able to not just void ice, he'll be able to repel it, which would be pretty nice. Now, that's going to be a while because it's going to cost us a lot of money, but excuse me, and we're not doing level 3s until he's done with all his level 2s, but you know how it goes. It'll work out. Eventually we'll be able to figure this whole mess out and go from there. And Arjula is still working on Earth Shrine, so we'll let her keep working on that. I'm going to save, even though I could just go straight to the next save point and save. Probably a good idea to save often. This is an SMT game after all. You never know when something's going to completely cuck you on the way to the next thing, so. Okay. And now we'll go through Gate 3. Let's see. So just go to the right and then follow the path. Got it. And we may or may not get lambasted by more of the Maribels once we get through the gate. Because they all seem to want to eat me, so. Oh, okay, so apparently they're through this door. So probably better that I went and saved anyway because they came out of Gate 3. Maybe. Okay, maybe they didn't. I don't know what's going on now. I got nothing. Okay, so I'm willing to bet that the ghouls are weak to earth, but the cockatrice probably is not. Although they are weak to fire, but I can't really do fire right now, can I? Yeah, I guess I could do maybe, well, no, because by the time I do that, I don't know if I'll have enough turns. I will actually have enough turns to do a fire shot after this, so. If I go like this, and then I go like this, and then I go like this. Okay, well, I got rid of one of them. That'll work. I think I'm just making it harder for myself, frankly, in some cases here. Okay, that gets rid of you, and this will get rid of you. Nobody ate that time, but that's okay. Arjula got a level up, though, so that's good. And she's almost done with Earth Shrine, which I might want to just have her devour something in the next battle. Ooh, an agility point. Okay. It's not all that necessary, but yeah, I may want to just have her devour in the next battle so I can set a new thing for her right here. So Let me just run around for a second, see if I can come up with an encounter. Again, of all the times I would want Reborama, didn't think this would be it. Although if I had Reborama, it would last through all the way to the next time we get to minimum solar noise, so that's probably not my best bet. Let's do a Mabufu, since that'll hit the cockatrice super effectively. It'll make him frightened. And then that guy over there is frozen. We know Devour doesn't work on frozen enemies, so... Can I even get this guy to be through this point? I don't even know what I'm saying. I know I can kill this guy. And actually, the cockatrice is probably in Devour range now if I decide to do that, so I can do this to make it easier. Get rid of that guy. I might not even need to Devour, though, because I might be at the point where if I just get the AP for everybody, we'll be okay. So, I'm gonna believe in the system. I believed and I did not receive! I should have devoured. I should have listened to my stomach. Well, their stomach, but, you know. You have the most MP, so why don't you keep us healed up? Granted, your Dias don't heal for nearly as much as Arjula's, but that's okay. Alright, one more battle. And then we can save and go through Gate 3. That way we, again, I just don't want to waste AP if we get into a forced encounter, because usually when they tell you, oh, there's a presence behind the door, you get into a forced encounter, and then I just don't want to waste that, you know. Is it worth fighting these guys one at a time, or should I just Vile Blade twice? Primal Dance does one enemy. So... I might just Vile Blade a couple of times and see if that does enough. Do it, Heat! Nice. Might not be very good for my HP, but we can handle that, so... Yeah, there we go. Just blow them all away. And that'll let Arjula master Earth Shrine. Very good. I'll heal up. And she's got Earth Boost now, which is going to be very good for her. Let me heal real quick before we use this, because I definitely used a lot of my HP in that battle, spamming Vile Blades. So, you know. Let's see. So I should probably set Earth Boost for her. I don't really need Matera all that badly at the moment, but having Earth Boost would probably be kind of nice for her. Because we can Matera if I need it by just doing combos, so... We'll want to get rid of... Do I need Zan at the moment? Not particularly, so I guess I'll just stick it here. So now her Terras will do lots of damage, and probably it also affects any Materas that she starts. Probably the Earth Boost affects it, because it's affected by the magic power of the person that starts the move. That's how combos, combo damage works, at least from what I understand, so... Alright, Arjula, what else do I want for you? We also want Dragon Lord for you, and then I guess we'll go with Adamant after we get Dragon Lord for you. Because that's when... I think after the 2500s on Adamant, that's as far as I want to go with 2500 point things for you, so... This won't get you hardly anything that you actually need, because I don't plan on using you for your force skills. But it'll get her access to this one, which if we look at Earth Temple, we get something similar when we get to... we get something similar to Earth Temple when we get to the next one above Dragon Lord. So we'll get a second level wind skill, we'll get an AoE wind skill that's similar to Avalanche, which is an AoE skill. And then we'll get a repel skill for wind, which will help her immensely when fighting enemies that use wind. So, alright, now let's save. We'll go through the gate. We'll probably get hit up with a forced encounter, but I definitely saw a life terminal over there, so then I don't have to worry about everybody's MP. Because we'll be able to heal that off shortly. Alright, off we go then. Okay, so is this a fake out, or are they actually going to attack me? No, they're going to actually attack. Those birds have swords in their mouths. Okay, then. And we've been ambushed. Okay, so how do I want to deal with this? So, from what I understand in this game, fire and ice are kind of opposite elements, and then earth, electricity, and force have almost a rock, paper, scissors effect to them. Like, earth is good against electric, electric is good against force, force is good against earth. If these birds are real birds, then they're probably weak to electricity. Okay, well, they are weak to electricity, but the one dodged, so that's not very good for me. Okay, well, he's not dodging anymore. You still have the charge shot, don't you? Yeah, it didn't kill him. Zanma? Well, that's gonna suck. Ow. MP Thief. It's also gonna suck. I'm glad that... okay, I was gonna say, if he's hitting Argilla, I'm glad she's not transformed, because that probably would have hurt us quite a bit. There we go. Do I transform since I got an extra hit there? Maybe. Maybe then I can devour by the time we're done with the battle, because Argilla can just use the charge shot. Like, she doesn't even have to worry about anything here. I'm just gonna use it on this guy. Okay, that'll work. I could use the opportunity to transform heat since I got my turn there. Got an extra turn, rather. And then... maybe these guys will die from a devour? Okay, I got rid of one. That's good. MP Thief is a pain in my ass, but again, I saw that life terminal, so don't think that's actually going to make any difference to me personally. Let's see here. We probably can't frighten them again, so I guess I'll just attack. Okay. And I'll just attack you. And I will do this and see if you live. You do not. That's fine.
It's the only way.
Just keep telling yourself whatever you got to tell yourself, Argilla. We'll get through this eventually. Okay. Takes care of that guy. Well, that's going to be a bit of a problem, isn't it? Because we've kind of just destroyed half of your attacking force, so... that's fun. Actually, you know what I just thought about? Is I could give Heat the charge shot instead of Argilla, and then when he uses Fire Shot, I don't know if it'll be dual elemental. Because it's electric elemental ammo with a fire elemental attack. But it might be. So let me try that. I'm gonna try that next time we run into the nose, I think, as I'll try reverting and seeing if he can just blast them. I mean, he can just blast them with a grenade launcher and it'll get us some extra turns, I guess, but it's probably not as effective as doing it some other way. Let's see, what else? I just healed. So, I guess I could go back and save now. Even though all we did was do that one battle. Okay, there we go. Let's see what's further in the base, shall we? Eventually we'll get to Gate 5, but we're not quite there yet, so... probably what we'll end up doing. You know, I didn't go explore what was up those stairs all the way back there, did I? God damn it. I'll go back eventually. Ooh. Another little treasure room. Nice. You know, I could teleport. I feel like if I teleported, that would be a long way to go, you know, to get all the way back there. There's a devil cell. Digital devil cell? No, probably not. So probably down there will lead to Gate 5, so I'll probably, since I forgot about the stairs last time, let's go up these stairs now. Okay, one of you guys, that's fine. I'm just gonna attack you. See what I can do just from attacking. And then... maybe he's in Devour range. Yes, he is. I mean, that works. If that's all I gotta do, then I'll take it. Alright, up here. probably just like a door or two, you know. It's probably all there is. I was gonna say, I hope that's not on Argilla, because that would hurt like a mother. I don't know exactly how much HP he has, but I mean, this is working, so I'm not going to question it. It'll get heat closer and closer to getting Ice Demon. Okay, this is open. Well, let's go see what's here then, I guess, since we're here. Okay, looks like a barracks. Probably can't rest at any of these beds, huh? No, that would be too easy. That would be something Final Fantasy would give me, but not, or Pokemon, but not this game. That is a whole lot of things weak to ice. Okay. I forget if I have any Ice Blasts left. They would be nice right about now, but oh well. Okay, that gets rid of you. Can I devour one of these guys, maybe? With heat, yes. With anybody else, I don't know about that. Okay, he got a stomachache. So, I can't really do a whole lot against any of these guys without curing the stomachache, so let's just give it to him. Here you go, Heat. Cure your stomachache. Only for you to go asleep immediately. Great. That's more want-wants going on. Alright, so we'll lose that turn. That's fine. I'll just do this. And then... I can't devour that guy because he's frozen. I guess I'll just get rid of you. Nice. Hey, wake up! We need your help! You must be having a nightmare in Dreamland, I'll tell you what. Come on, Bufu. Okay. So we got to devour a little bit, but not a whole lot, so... And we got our Disache back as well. That's pretty nice. And Heat leveled up. Very good, very good. No bonuses, but that's alright. Door here, hallway there. So let's hold off for now. See what's in here first. And it gets us an odd morsel. Those are healing items, though I am loath to use any of them. I'll probably just sell them. They don't sell for much, but, well, that revival gem is a much better treasure, let's just say that. I can even show you why. Odd morsels are, they near the bottom? Yeah. It's a medium HP restorative, but it also gives a non-beneficial effect to one person. So it could be a status effect or something to that nature. Not anything I actually want to bother with, that's the point.
Come on, your ass is mine.
Okay, let's see. Just the guy in the middle is weak to Mabufu, but it'll still come in handy for us. And we can even Matera to take care of all the Praetas and do a little excess damage. There we go. And then why don't you just do this, Heat? There we go. Get that one turn kill. Perfect. A ration and Panacea? I mean, I'll take the Panacea. I don't need the ration all that badly. Where does this open out to? Oh, just about the same place. Okay. This even goes up further. I wonder to where? Let's go find out. Another save point. Well, that's interesting. Let's see. Let's go down real quick and see what else I'm missing. So that down there is what I'm missing. If I go back to the large terminal, I can go through there and get back to those stairs, and then eventually I can get back to where I am after I see where this path goes. Where am I exactly? Up here? No, I'm up here. Okay. I don't know what would be best here, so I guess I'm just going to save real quick. I don't need to get mantras for anybody because we're all in good shape there. Right? Right. Okay, cool. So let's save. And then we will go from there. I haven't tested any additional other party orders. I probably could. Something's down there. Oh, that's great. But yeah, I probably could test some other party orders to see if I wanted maybe to have Argela on the front so she can eat things a little more. Might not be a bad idea, but we'll see. Well, they were down here, but they're not anymore. Where am I exactly? I'm somewhere. I don't know where somewhere is exactly, but we'll see. I'm going to go out on a limb and guess that if I went the opposite way back there, I wouldn't exactly... Oh! Is that gate 5 right there? Well, that's kind of helpful. Oh, okay, hello. That's not so helpful, but I guess I'll make do with what I've got. Who are you? Yes, we have. Well, I'd like to see you try. Oh. Well, then never mind. This might get a little hairy. Some yakas. Alright. I keep telling you guys, that's not even going to help you. The Makakaja will, but the other stuff, not so much. I don't think these guys do much, though, other than buff and use physical attacks. Like, I don't even know if they have any magic attacks to take advantage of them using... what's it called? Makakaja and all that, so... You're frightened, so you're dead. Very nice. The other two were frozen, so they weren't frightened. Like I said, though, Makakaja actually helps out their magic defense a little bit, so they'll probably take slightly less damage from these Mabufus than they normally would. So... Okay, gets rid of them. Oh. Well, that's just great. Well, once I do a couple of Mabufus, they should be all in Devour range, so... So more for heat, that's what I'm saying, although we're gonna eventually get to the point where we can have everybody else eat, so... And he didn't get a stomachache, so that's good. The Sukukaja's not gonna be so good for us, but, you know... We'll do the best we can, even though they're buffing themselves all the way up. Let's see here. Should probably try to have Surf eat as well. Should probably be able to... Okay, never mind. Double never mind. This is going to go very greatly now for us because... okay. Yeah, they're buffed almost to the maximum now, so they're just kind of be like, you can't hit us, blah, blah, whatever. Maybe it would be better to just do this and get it over with. There we go. Okay, that is a big boy. Hello. Yuki. Ow. Well, that's not very good for me. Let's try out Angelic Grace, shall we? There we go. The extra defense should help us out a little bit. Yeah, see, now we can take his hits pretty good. I mean, he power charged the last one, which more than doubled his attack, but, you know. What do I have for you, sir? Not a whole lot. I mean, you just use physicals mainly, so... what would Big Scorpion Bull be weak to? Is he weak to Bufu like the rest? No. Is he weak to Terra? Yes! Okay, that helps. Oh, yes, counter. Okay, so probably not the best idea then to smack him with physicals, so... Nope. Apparently now I'm dodging. That's very good. I must have learned from the other guys, so... See if I can get any freezes. He's not weak to it, but I don't have Terra on anybody else, so... I I can test his weakness to wind if I use a Sonic Stone. So. And he's not weak to it, but he's getting hunted, or he's getting close to the HP range where he can be hunted, so... Okay, well, we're not going to hunt him today. Like I said, sometimes it's hard because you don't know exactly how much HP they have right offhand to say, oh yeah, I'm definitely going to hunt this guy, but no. Yeah. Okay, Surf leveled up. This is an odd level, so 3 more points of agility. 2 more levels, and we'll be done with this agility crap. So... Ooh, MP full. That's very nice, even though we're going to be near Gate 5 in just a second, so we won't have to worry about that. No, you could not. I'm in danger. Bye. Okay, so I think probably our best bet now, since we can open Gate 5, it might be a good idea to just go back there and see if we can... Because obviously it loops a little further because there's like another door over there that we haven't opened yet. So it might be a good idea to open Gate 5 and actually go from there. So... Janana's past Gate 4, which is over there. Okay. Well, let's use this gate to get back to the entrance, because I still got to go back up those stairs that were over there. And then I got to go over in that one room that's over here, so... But this will help, this little shortcut here. Help with getting us further. So we'll go back to the save point, we'll go from there, we'll heal up, and we'll save. We'll go back over there so I can see what's up in those, up those stairs there. And then I might run all the way back over here this way to go to that section there and see what's over there. And then we'll make our way back here. Well, go back towards Gate 4 anyway. Hit up the nearest save point, teleport back here, and use Gate 5 to get closer to Gate 4. Or something. Seems like a good idea to me. We're not quite at the point where we can sell our cells for a whole lot, so I'm not even going to bother going to the thing for that. So, let's see here. Just attack. For now, he's not quite in Devour range, I don't think. Okay, well now he is, but he kind of kind of took him all the way past Devour range to death, so that's great. Maybe I shouldn't have given him that power noise just yet. Oh, well. Oh, Floor, hello. Thank you for coming to the stream. Welcome. How you doing? Someone streaming DDS. Awesome. Just started a new game of it last night. Nice. Nice. We're thinking on the same wavelength then. I'm liking it so far. I'm enjoying it. The battle system is very interesting from what I've played of it so far, so I'm enjoying it. Hopefully you're enjoying it as well. We've just made it to the second dungeon, so we're working our way through there. I've got access to Gate 5 at this point, so we're pretty close to the end, I think, but I'm not 100% sure. I also missed a couple of things through the dungeon, so we're going to go back and get those now before I leave them behind and just move on to potentially a boss fight, so... We saved. We don't need to worry about our mantras because we're still working on them. We won't have to, like, every save point switch mantras now that we've got our level 1s done. Like I said, I might go back and do more level 1 mantras later, but for now, just the ones that we have are good enough. You can't just buy as many as you want at this point because money is at a little bit of a premium. I say that as I have more Maca than I've had through the entire game in my pocket, but, you know. You can't do Matera right now, can you? No, you can't. Okay, well, we'll just let you pass. And we'll do Matera. Probably do a little more damage anyway, so... As I say, are you in Devour range yet? But no, you're not, so... Excuse me. You might be in Devour range for Surf, though. Let's see. No. Okay. Yeah, it's tough with these guys because they're kind of in a situation where their HP is just high enough where one move plus Devour is not enough, so... Still not talking about what Argilla does when she devours, but oh, whatever. I'm beyond that. That was a joke 45 minutes to an hour ago. Now it's just, okay, Argilla, you do you. Girl, you crazy. Okay, one blob is easy enough. No Pterodyne for you. Just Bufu. Okay, I might as well attack, I guess. Soften him up a little bit, see if heat can devour him. Nope. Okay, well then, Surf, it's yours. There we go. Don't get a stomachache. God damn it. I saw it. It looked like it was gonna stop, and it like the camera was staying there for a hot minute, and I was like, nope, don't do it to me, please. Oh well. At least it didn't happen in that large reinforcements battle. I mean, it did. Or no, actually it didn't in that one. It was just Heat ate twice and he got lucky and didn't get a stomachache, so. Alright, back here. Let's go over here and go up those stairs that I didn't go up before. See if... It's probably just a couple of, like, treasures, basically, that I missed. Then we'll go back to that one area that I didn't explore, that one room. We'll see what we can find. Ow! Stop it. Okay. If it's just Empusas, then I ain't really all that worried about doing this. Bye! Yeah, using Surf's magic stat for Fire Shot is, it's quite good. It deals lots of damage. Probably if I would have come up here earlier, I could have... Oh, okay, there's a ladder over there. Maybe I can get there from here, because there's a ladder right there. Okay. Let's go take a look around this platform first, and then we'll go from there. You know, maybe if I soften these guys up first, then I can Matera, and they'll be just close enough to dead, but not quite dead. Okay, never mind. Not quite dead to the point where I can actually have Argila devour them, but I don't think we're at that point here. I mean, I'm going to try, but... Okay, we were at that point. Well, that's good. Okay, reinforcements is fine. If I hit that guy, the ghoul, it'll do too much damage. He'll die from this Matera, so... Okay, he's frightened, so now actually I might be able to get away with murder here. No stomachache! Okay, cool. Perfect. Now Argila should catch up a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Because Heat's almost done with Ice Demon at this point, which is pretty nice for him. But Argila was still catching up on Dragon Lord, so...
I'm sorry. I'll make this quick.
Except we're also going to relish eating you, so that's, you know... Too bad for you, I guess. He's not quite in range yet, but I could do this. Okay, never mind. Even Argila's too strong for those guys' HP now. They've probably got like 75 or 80. So they're just at the point where Argila has a hard time devouring them. But Heat wouldn't have, so... Probably next time I'll have to think about that. Alright, well let's take care of this wall as well. It's probably just like the other part where there was a wall. It's probably just a bunch of treasure rooms, and then we'll be able to go back. 2 ghouls. Okay. I'm going to attack one of them. And I'm going to Matera the other 2. And the other one is frightened, so now we can do this. Stomachache, yeah, I figured. If the portraits at the bottom right-hand corner are lingering on the screen there, then it's either reinforcements or a stomachache. And, I mean, reinforcements are fine. The stomachache, not so much. Boy, do I wish I could do something about that other than just hoping for the best and disaching when it happens. But, well, we'll figure it out later. Okay, I don't know what's over there, but I know what's over here, a door, so... Okay, treasure. And a bed that I can't use. I mean, I guess that is kind of gross, though, right? Like, why would you sleep in somebody else's bed? I mean, you don't know where they've been. So all those other RPGs where they're like, oh, it's a bed, do you want to rest? It's like, no, ew. But, I mean, you know, some places it might make sense. Moderate almighty damage to all. That is... I'm going to have to save that for a really, like, an oh shit moment. Let's see, nothing there. Over here. A yellow wall. I can see it from here. Okay. I'm going to try Mad Rush and see if I can soften them up a little bit. kind of, but not really at the same time, so... You can probably kill a single ghoul in 1 Terra now that you have Earth Boost, so that's pretty good. Probably a Matera is in order. Okay, that gets rid of 1. Can I devour you? No. Not with you, anyway. With heat, however... Yeah. Okay, I was going to say stomachache, but no. Just reinforcements, and that's fine. Let's see. I don't quite know how to, you know, fight a Praetor to the point where I can devour it without, like... It's probably only got, like, 20 HP or something, so... I mean, I guess I could do it like that and like this. That'll work, but... It's probably not the way that you're intended to do that. So... Okay, Heat Mastered Ice Demon. Nice. So that gets a Mabufu and Ice Boost. So that'll be good. We got a yellow wall here, so I can't do anything about that. What about over here? Another door. Okay. Oh, Floor, thank you for following. I appreciate that. Hopefully you're enjoying what we've got going on so far. I play a little bit of everything around here, so it isn't always going to be SMT stuff, but, well, we're going to be playing Digital Devil Saga for a little while here, and then we'll probably be playing DDS2 not too long after, so... But thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Maybe? Yes! Stomachache. Fuck! I just want AP! I shouldn't be doing that on just one enemy. I should just be KOing it, but whatever. It's fine. Okay, heat leveled up, though, so that's good. Oops, nope, don't need it for you. There we go. I got how many rations left? 2. Okay, that's not bad. I can do that and that to use them all up, and then Heat can heal himself. There we go. Alright, yellow wall. We still got that door over there, and then we've got the ladder, so let's go see what that's all about in just a moment. This probably would have gone a little bit more smoothly if I had just gone up the frickin' stairs to begin with, huh? I just figured, oh, well, you know, it's the first floor, so... probably better if I stay on the first floor and explore that before I go to the second floor. Wasn't counting on the fact that there would be no dead end to stop me. So far, very entertaining digging it. I appreciate it there. Thank you. I do my best. I'll just argue you. I'll terror your friend so I don't get another stomachache. There. Sometimes it's just not worth it, you know? Sometimes you just gotta cut your losses and move on. Say, okay. I've been burned before. Let's see. See, if we could get up there... Actually, we can probably get there if we go in here, can't we? Because there's probably another door just not too far from here. That'll let us do that. Whoops, that's too far. Give them the fire shot! Eat this. There we go. It's probably overkill. That would probably kill, like, 2 Empuses, but whatever. It's fine. So I know what's over in the other direction, but apparently over here we got another treasure chest. Cool. What do we got in here? A Brave Ration. I don't even have any iota what that does, because I don't think that was in Nocturne, so... restore 150 HP for 1 ally. I like that. Let's see. We also got, what, a Quick Noise? Yeah. Quick Noises I don't think are very common in the game, if I recall correctly. I think it's one of the rarer ones, so... I looked up to see, like, okay, who should I give the noises to? And by virtue of looking up who I should give the noises to, I didn't really get any answers. But I did get the impression that it's difficult to get Quick Noise. It's not the easiest one to get, so... My impression that I got was that luck noises are very easy to get. And the rest of them are either kind of not... It's like intermediate or difficult to get, so... Oh, Frigid Shot. That's nice. Who do I want to give that to? You've got the charge shot for the moment. I could give you the frigid shot. I mean, that's pretty powerful. Excuse me. Just to see, you know, if I could get, like, fish for freezes. Although I don't really anticipate being in human form all that often, so I'm not really sure that it's all that necessary. I suppose I could give it to Argela, just because of the fact that that will open up her everything that she can do a little more. Now she'll be able to use ice, which she can't normally use. Like, Surf can use ice already, so he doesn't really need the frigid shot. That's why I gave Heat the charge shot at the moment, or in the case of the boss from the last dungeon, I gave it to Argela, because we couldn't use Zeo yet, and we still can't. So, you know. I can inspect the chest. I was like, what can I inspect there? But now I know. No, I know now. Let's see. Matera. That guy's frightened, so I can devour you. I was going to say stomachache? No. Heat can devour you, though. He has enough strength now where he can just do that. Okay, reinforcements. It's fine. Now that the guitar riff is playing in the background, I won't get a potential copyright strike. I don't know if y'all can hear that in the background, but I think my folks are upstairs watching a Star Wars movie. And that shit is definitely playing in the background, and Disney would 110% take all negative 2 cents of ad revenue that they could when this exports to YouTube if that was playing in the background and it could be heard by the algorithms. So I appreciate the guitar riffs because it's good music, but I also appreciate the guitar riffs if it covers up potential copyright problems. Because I definitely don't need that. Okay, can I get over there from here? Yes, I can, but let's look around here first. And we'll go from there. Okay, well, they hit her weakness, which is a little extra damage to us. Typically, when enemies hit your weakness in, like, Nocturne or something, you gotta really worry about it. And I apologize if I keep saying, oh, Nocturne this, Nocturne that. It's just that it's my only comparison point at the moment. I think they have stomachache again. It's my only comparison point at the moment because it's the only other SMT that I've personally played. I've played Persona games before this, but this is my second SMT game, so I only have one point of comparison. So if I talk about Nocturne a lot, I apologize if it gets annoying to anyone, but that's what I've got. So let's see, Heat, why don't you heal people? There we go. I knew that would come in handy. Everybody else is using all their MP to do other things, so I knew it would come in handy to teach Heat how to heal people. Hell, I might even make him a healer long-term, thinking about it. I mean, he's only going to have one element in physical attacks, so I'm only going to take him up the ice path in physical attacks, so giving him healing might not be a bad idea. I'll think about that one. First things first, though, I'm going to do this. I'm going to need to restore Surf's MP pretty soon, though, so definitely don't do Mabufu. I was about to press Mabufu. My brain was about to be like, just do it. But no, we don't need to do that. That is both unnecessary and pointless. I would agree, Floor. I really enjoyed my first playthrough of Nocturne. I've only beaten it once, personally, but when I beat it for the first, like my first time playthrough on hard mode. I was told that playing it blind on hard mode is probably the best way to play it, stomachache, never mind, because it not only do you get a decent challenge out of it, it also matches up with the game's oppressive atmosphere, which I was told is actually important for the game's theming and everything else before I played it. So I played it through blind on hard mode, and I really enjoyed my time with it. I died like almost 30 times through the whole game, but I mean, that's to be expected in a game that's as difficult as Nocturne is. It's, from what I understand, it's pretty difficult, so. Okay, there's another cell for us to sell. Pardon the potential confusion there. Let me see. Do I teleport back now using the terminal, or do I use the terminal, go all the way up there to the heal point, and then go... I just got to go down there and see what's in those rooms before we go anywhere else, so I guess I could just go that way and hope for the best. I should probably use a chakra drop pretty soon. I'm kind of trying to wait until, like, last possible minute, but I might get burned if I do that. I'll tell you who's about to get burned here, though. These cats are toast! And now we have a chicken to deal with. Do I want to try to shock him? I could fish for one, but I don't really care all that badly. I'll just boo-foo. Nice! That will work pretty nicely for us. I don't want to devour. It's not going to deal any damage. As we showed previously. Yeah, I'll just grenade. Deal extra damage. Apparently that hit his weakness. I don't know if he's weak to Zeo or if he's weak to guns. I don't know if guns is an element in this game. It is in Persona 5, but that doesn't mean it's an element here. So, I don't know. Maybe Cockatrice is weak to guns. I got nothing. Let's see here. And I keep forgetting, though, that, like, even though I can hear some of the background stuff that's going on, it doesn't mean necessarily that everyone can hear it, because I do have this fancy-dancy microphone stand that I built from a box with all this foam on the outside to actually lower the amount of background noise that's happening that actually slips through the cracks into the stream. So, potentially, you've heard nothing, even though I've said that I can hear it, but... you know, it's fine. Do I even need to do this with heat? No, he's got Ice Demon mastered, so probably would have been better to just pass off to Surf's turn and give him some of that, but that's okay. Well, Argela's mastered Dragon Lord, so that'll be helpful for her. And Surf leveled up, which is good. There are enemies weak to guns, if you remember correctly. Okay, I'll have to keep that in mind, because I haven't really been bothering with that all that much, so... Okay, so this is an even level, and at the next level, Surf will be done with agility forever. We'll never need it again, because, again, operating off of the assumption that the formulas for damage in this game are the same as the formulas for damage in Nocturne, and if that's the case, agility is only good at early levels. After that, the stat gets truncated to the point where less and less of it actually helps you. So, like, let's say you have 10 agility in Nocturne. At level 10, it's pretty helpful. The agility will actually factor into a few things. At level... Why am I going this way? I should have gone the other way. Oh, whatever. I can heal and switch mantras if I go this way, so it's fine. What in the holy mother of God is that thing? Omoi Khan. Oh, okay. Well, I know this guy from P4, but... I didn't even know you had treasure. Excuse me, debilitate what? What even? Is this a... Is the music different? I think the music's different. Yeah, music's different from what it normally is. What are you weak to? Well, you're not weak to that. And you're not weak to that. And you keep debilitating me. I haven't tested all elements here, so I guess I'm gonna revert. Because I can test Charge Shot on him if I revert, so... Okay, well, he didn't like that a whole bunch. Aw. Okay, well, I don't know what that was all about, but, that was something. Yeah, no, that's the first one I've seen, so I don't even know what that's all about, but... I definitely didn't do it correctly. I know that much. Otherwise, you wouldn't have run away. Hey, Conker, welcome back. Seem to have woken to an interesting moment. Haven't seen that model since P3. Yeah, Omoi Khan apparently is in this game, and he decided he wanted to have my bacon, I guess. I don't really know what he was doing here, but whatever. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this guy. I'm going to get rid of this guy. And then, Surf, you can devour this guy, because you're the one that actually needs it right now, so... Out of any of us. Oh, how the turns have tabled. Used to be that Argela and Heat needed that when the stream started and we all had Devourer. So, they were all working on Devourer anyway. Alright, let's see. So if I go over here, I can go back through Gate 5, which is over there. Up there, rather. I could go that way, but I'm going to go back through this direction so I can end up there eventually. I'll go to the terminal, and then I'll check what's over in that spot that I didn't see before. But before I do that, I'm going to go save and switch mantras real quick. And we're not at max noise. If we were waxing towards max noise rather than waning, I would go straight to the shop because we would probably be pretty close to max noise. And then we could just go from there. And you don't need to devour this guy. So I'm going to see if he's at a point where Surf can do it. Nice. No stomach ache, thank you. And Surf is almost done with Ice Demon. He'll get there probably by the time we hit up another save point. But yeah, if we were still at like 7 out of 8, we would have ended up at 8 out of 8 if we were waxing towards max noise. And then I could go sell all my cells and they would get me lots of money. But, well, we're not there right now, so... Okay, pass your turn. Pass your turn. And eat you. Okay. How close are we now? Might be able to switch mantras now. Okay. One more battle. We might get into one more battle right here, frankly. So, I'm going to wait around until we do. There we go. That didn't take long. Okay, one blob, that's fine. I'm just going to KO him, I think, because I think I should be able to just get rid of him and not hunt him, because just in case I get a stomachache, I don't want to wait around, you know? So I'll just knock him out. Should be enough to get us through Ice Demon for Surf, and then I can switch, so... There you go. Perfect. Got Mabufu and Ice Boost. And that is a heck of a stare that you just gave the camera, Surf. That's fine. Okay, so, Restore Point. Thank you, Restore Point. I got 15,000 Maka. Let's go spend some of it, shall we? I got cells that I can sell that'll get me back some of the money that I spend here, so... Fire Demon. Roxas we established I'm not going to buy, because I don't really personally need it. Adamant is probably next after Fire Demon, so I'm going to do that now. Just to get us ready for the next section. So this one isn't really all that useful for us, but... or at least for now it's not all that useful for us. It will be more useful for us later when we... if we set both Agi and Bufu in Surf's moveset more regularly, but... yeah, for now, not so much. Let's see. Do you want Adamant now, Heat? Because that's 10,000. I don't want to buy that yet. And that's a 3-star, so I still definitely don't want to buy that. Not really concerned about getting you these at the moment. Life bonus would probably help you out for the other, like for some of the attacks later that are based on HP, like Vile Blade. But I'm more concerned about getting this one, I think. Not so much for Devil Feast, but Vile Blade by itself is pretty solid. It's the one that we've been using as a combo action between all three of us. So then he'll be able to do it by himself if we buy that. But, well, it's cost 4,000 at the moment, so probably Adamant would be a better option for him for now. Just so we can grab some of those voids. Never know when you'll need them. So that's that. Now, for Argilla, she's done with Dragon Lord. Ancient God Mantra. Okay, what in the hell does that do? Let's go see. That is a 3-star. It's worth 15k. Gets HP and MP Thief. Okay, that's interesting. Need to keep that in mind. Now, do I want to get any of these for either you or for Heat? It might not be a bad idea to have one work on one and one work on the other. Although maybe I should have Surf work on one. I don't know. Probably Adamant would be my best bet for you as well, just so we have that all focused up. I do eventually want to work on Demon Beast, but we'll work on that later once I get through all the 3,000 ones, you know. So I'll make my decision on these in a bit. Maybe I'll do it in between streams, depending on how long it takes, but I don't think I need you to do any more 2,500s, so we'll just buy this 3,000 one. And Adamant Fire Demon. Alright. So let's save now. We'll go back to that other section that I didn't see before, and then we'll see if we can head through Gate 4, which shouldn't be too far away from where that one dude was over there. So... Alright, off we go. We got a battle plan, let's go do it. Maybe if we get back to the save point, eventually we'll end up with it being close to maximum solar noise. So that way I can sell all my cells. But if not, well, I'll just do it when we get back to base or something. Because then I can manipulate the solar noise if I go back to the Embryon base, because there are no encounters there at the moment, so that helps a little bit with the manipulation. Let's see. Yeah, you can't do any combos that I actually care about at the moment. There you go. Anybody frightened? Yes, I see somebody being frightened, so I'll do this. And then heat, you can probably just eat this guy right away, right? Well, I mean, if you miss, no, but, you know. You don't anticipate the miss, you know. You just try to anticipate that it'll hit. And go from there. Okay, that works. Surf got a little bit, not too much, but that's okay. I'm not really too concerned about Surf's AP gains now that everybody has Devour, because, well, Surf will be with us for a long time, from what I understand. I mean, he's the main character. I would hope that he doesn't leave the party. So, but I mean, I guess I could be wrong. I don't know. Okay, so these guys are weak to Zeo, so let's revert so that way on other turns I can get extra turns against them. Probably they're not weak to Terra because they've been using it in battle, so... Okay, let's see if this is dual element or if it's just fire. For science! Okay, it's just fire. That's fine. Ow! Stop it. It's gonna have to heal heat, I think, after that one. That's alright. Alright, just do this. Oh, okay, that didn't actually deal any electrical damage to them. Alright, well that's interesting. This guy I can kill, though. There we go. Let's heal heat real quick. And then fish for another shock. Doesn't seem to matter. Okay, so it seems like guns are not necessarily the element that you have equipped. They just have a chance at giving you the status that they have on them. So like shock or freeze in the case of the frigid shot. So there we go. And that guy also had red health, so I'm going to try this. Okay. We got away with it. This time we came away with a victory. Argela got some stats, that's good. This is just a dead end down here, so we'll go up here, and we'll go back down, and then we'll go back around, and go from there. Save terminal there, but we'll worry about that in a minute. For now, I just want to go down here. Oh, we've been ambushed. Great. Well, just do that. There we go. So that means this guy's weak to guns then. Okay, so just do this then, since we can do that. I'll just fish for all these turns. Set myself up nicely. And I'm just going to KO this guy because they kind of hurt, I think. So, although, can I use something else down here? I mean, I could use the wild card, but I'll use a Molotov. Toss it, Argela. There you go. I didn't see if they had red HP, but I may want to transform Crossfire. I mean, I guess we could use it just to see what it does, right? But I don't know. I don't know if that's a good idea. Let's transform real quick. I can do an ice shot. I'm going to do that just because. Okay, that gets rid of that guy. And then heat, can you devour him now? Not quite. Okay. Actually, I might be able to get back to his turn anyway. So we can try again. Yeah, now he can try again. Go for it, heat. There you go. Because he didn't get to eat in the last battle, so... might not be a bad idea to, yeah, kind of even him out a little bit from everybody else, so... Okay, I definitely need to heal after that one. Argela, you've got the most MP, so there we go. Just micromanaging a little bit here. I don't know. Cole told me that he was having a little bit of difficulty with micromanaging all of his items and everything when he played through this. He says, no, chakra drops are at such a premium. I can't, you know, hold on to all of them and get through everything that I need to get through. And I'm just, I don't know. I'm over here and I'm doing fine. I don't know about him. Maybe he was using too much MP. I don't know. Okay, so since this is gun... well, fire shot is fire elemental, so I was going to say it's gun elemental, but it's not. So, who do I hit? 'Cause these guys are a little tricky to deal with. What have I got in my... me little bag here? Okay. I could just Vile Blade, but it won't kill anything, so I'm kind of iffy on that. This would use both of my other turns here, so I'm also a little iffy on that. See, this wouldn't be a problem if I had access to Zeo, but I'm being stubborn and not actually gaining access to Zeo here, so... Okay, so they definitely don't have enough HP to live that. Well, we got a little bit of everything out of that one, so that'll work. I'm going to heal again. Actually, I'm not even sure if I healed before. I might not have even made it to this little terminal. Might not have let me in. They might have attacked me as soon as I got here. So, okay, let's see here. So what I missed was down there. So let's go check it out. And then we'll go from there. We'll probably teleport back to the main terminal, and then we'll go through Gate 5 again, I think. It might take a little bit to get back there otherwise, so... And then maybe... Yes. Okay, cool. Man, by the time we're done in here, the Maribels aren't going to have anybody left. We keep eating all their people like this. They're just going to be gone. I don't know if there's like a way for you to come back when you don't get devoured, like if you just get KO'd, but I would imagine some of them have revival gems, but I don't know. I don't know if they work the same way as we do, you know? I'm gonna try reverting on Surf, actually. Because he can hit them single targets, so that should help us a little bit. I might even do it on Argela as well. Because she can hit them single target with the guns, so then he can kind of just come in and blitz them afterwards. Not really worried about them taking my MP because there is a healing point right there, so... Okay, he's frightened. So why don't you hit that one and let Heat eat the other one. There we go. Stomachache? Yep. Thought so. You can kind of almost tell because they sort of pause when it happens, so... Here you go, buddy! And then you're not going to be frightened next turn, so let me retransform. I can't make up my mind, Argela, I'm sorry. But we'll retransform and we'll let Surf shoot him again, see if he gets frightened, and then we'll have Argela devour him. Maybe. He's not quite at that point yet, though. Now he is. I can pass and devour. There we go. Cool. That'll work. We get a few doors here, actually, so can't go there. That looks like potentially another cell chest, so I'll take it. Oh, okay. That is a monster in a box. I forget what these guys are weak to, but since they're using Matera, is it fair to say that they're probably weak to wind? I have a few Sonic Stones, so we can find out. Let's use Angelic Grace. I don't know how powerful they are, but they did pretty decent damage there, so... Okay. Now, let's use the Sonic Stones on somebody that actually has some magic to work with. Yep, they are in fact weak to it. Perfect. Let's see. Question is, how much HP do they have? Yeah, they've got quite a bit of HP because, as you can see, they haven't quite gotten to the point where they're down in the red, so... Although now, I should be able to devour both of them, actually. And there we go, and Argila, feeding time! Quite literally, Bap, considering where she put them. Brave Ration and a landmine, okay. Was that worth the monster in a box? I don't know. Landmine, I think, is just like the Earth Elemental variation on like a Sonic Stone or something like that, so. Gate 7. I haven't seen a switch for Gate 7 yet. Huh. Maybe it's through here. Weak demons in the vicinity. What's a field hunt? Yeah, what exactly? Okay, so during a field hunt, Surf in his Varna form can see enemy presences. He can hunt these presences by pressing the square button near them. Okay, when all enemy presences have been eliminated, the Mitama will appear. Oh boy, they're in this game too. And if you can defeat the Mitama, you'll be rewarded with a large amount of AP. Do you want to start a field hunt? Sure, I'll give it a shot. Let's do this, Surf! Okay, I see. Hang on, I should center the camera. There we go. Oh, I have a time limit. Okay, I'll have to keep that in mind. Anything back there? Nope. Go through here. I think that's it in here. Nope, they're down here now. Okay. Who'd have thought I'd be playing a hack and slash at some point here? What is this, Devil May Cry? They couldn't get Dante in here, but they sure as hell could get a few little minor tricks from Dante's games in here. Okay. Ah, there you are. Okay, Saki Mitama, I think. Or no, that's Ara Mitama, never mind. Saki is the one that doesn't look pissed. What do I use on you? I really want to get... Because I think it said that you can get a bunch of AP from doing this, right? So I really want to get the AP if I can. Do I use the wild card on these guys? I might, but I don't think I want to use it on Heat's turn, because he's kind of... He doesn't really have the magic for that, you know? So... Maybe I'll try to soften them up first. Okay, well, apparently they're weak to that, so that's cool. I'm going to use the wild card on Argila's turn. Fuck it. How much does it do? Okay, that did a lot. Let's see. Can I eat you? Okay, that did a lot, but it still didn't eat him, so that kind of sucks. But I was actually really hoping that that would actually work. Well, we got one of them. Cool. How much AP will I get from... Oh my god.
Welcome to Mitamas.
Uh-huh. Hi, Cole.
Mom would like to know if there are any chicken bites / chicken fingers in the freezer down here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I told you that for lunch.
Okay. Are
What?
you having fun yet?
Well, I just did my first field hunt, and I got one Ara Mitama, and Surf mastered an entire ass mantra from it.
So you see, those Mitamas, they're, good.
Yeah, I can see that. Okay, so we gotta go back to the main gate now so we can go from there.
I see chat's been a little more active.
Yeah, there's a few people here. They're hanging out.
Hi, my name's Cole for the new people here. I occasionally come downstairs and co-commentate.
This is my brother. He likes to come in and shitpost occasionally.
Sometimes I'm here for the whole stream, sometimes I'm here for 5 minutes.
That's part of the shitpost.
My schedule is as inconsistent as my sleep schedule.
Oh, dear God.
Got him. So, is there a counter rate kicking your ass yet?
Actually, no. I mean, I'm okay with it so far. I mean, I was okay with Nocturne's encounter rate, though, so that's probably part of it. Okay, so apparently they mark field hunts on the map with that magenta color.
What's up, Conker? How you doing, man?
I'm going to teleport back to the large terminal, and then we'll just go through gate 5 and see what we can find down there. I think I saw a save terminal nearby. Might call it a day after I do that. We might not be able to get through the next fight. I kind of wanted to get through
kind of long.
Kind of wanted to get through the whole base today, but I'm not really sure if that's going to happen, so...
Cole, share that fried chicken, buddy. Damn, I would.
He would if he could. He'd put it through the microphone and onto the internet. He'd digitize it. Oh, Ancient God's available for Surf now. That's cool. What else do I want for Surf now? So these two are 4,000. We don't want those yet. We don't want the leader ones yet because those are way too expensive at the moment either. We're already done with that. Adamant, I think, is where I want to take him next. Unless I want to take him up either Yaksa or Angel. I haven't decided on those yet, so I'll just take him up Adamant because I know I want it, so... There we go. You two are still working on Adamant, so we'll let you work on Adamant for now.
I find it amusing that Surf always has like this blank expression. Occasionally he's like surprised, but his demons he's like.
That's because
it's gotta drive him nuts.
That's because his as soon as he turns into a demon form, all of a sudden he gets a taste for blood.
True.
So.
I like to think it's just because he can't close his lips.
I mean, that's possible.
He's still just got the blank expression.
I mean, his lips probably don't go down that far, right? Like when he's in his Varna form. They probably don't cover his teeth, so his teeth are just kind of there. So.
Constantly foaming at the mouth. Unending.
Oh, good. You're feeling better than earlier, Conker. That's good, because you said you were feeling a little under the weather before, so it's good to hear that you're feeling better after you nap. Big chicken.
I had a heart attack the first time I saw one of these things. Because usually in SMT when the enemies are enormous, you cry.
Because they kill you?
Also, goddamn, this game is pretty damn good for on console. Like, this is running at like...
It's running at 60. It's running at 60 FPS, which is the thing that I was most worried about. I wasn't sure if it was going to run at 60 FPS on its native hardware, but it is, which means I can stream it in 60 FPS, which is ideal.
I'm starting to think that some games, now that I've gotten into playing them semi-legally. Semi-legal.
I mean, we own them, so it's semi-legal. It's a loophole, but, you know.
True. Now that I've gotten into it, I've noticed that a lot of games have, like, lock frame rates. Like, Skies of Arcadia runs at 30 FPS, like, consistently. Like, I have the frame rate unlocked on that shit, and it still decides to stay at 30.
Well, it was originally a Dreamcast game, so they may not have even made it so that it could run at 60. I'm not sure if anything on the Dreamcast could run at 60, so... I'm not even worried about these guys anymore, to be honest. I mean, they can Bufu Heat if they want, but they don't do really enough damage for me to even care.
Are you just reverting with him because of the fire AoE?
Yep.
See, I don't revert.
I like reverting.
I mean, when you can do shit like that, it's understandable.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have access to the Ma skills directly on my moveset right now, so I actually like reverting because it lets me use the AoE attacks, at least with Heat. It gives me access to Miragi without having to set the skill, you know? So.
Now, if you all watch closely, you can all see which between me and my brother, who's played an SMT game before. I never revert. He reverts.
How much do you pass?
A lot.
Okay, well then you're fine.
The only thing that drives me up nuts about this game is just that, like, the last two dungeons that I've been in have the same gimmick, and it drives me up a wall. Like, I get it, stay out of line of sight game. It was a good idea in the first dungeon, now you're just annoying me. Gun. Play it.
Yeah, the birds are weak to guns. Well, that bird in particular is weak to guns, so...
Man, maybe I should have reverted. I tried everything on those, and I just assumed we just didn't have a weakness, and it was just SMT cucking me again. I assume that everything doesn't have a weakness if I can't, like, nail it with a bunch of my elements. God, I love freeze auto-crit.
and Shock. Shock also auto-crits, so that's pretty nice. I just don't have Zeo yet because I don't have anybody in my party that I particularly want to work on Zeo with, so...
Well...
we get somebody soon that I'll want to work on Zio with, but not yet, so I think I'm just gonna... Stomach ache? No. Good.
I have yet to get a stomach ache. I have gotten the prompt that everybody's hungry in the party, and I'm like,
You must not eat very much then, do you? Because
I don't.
I devour like all the frickin' time. Try to do it like at least once a battle. So
Really?
yeah.
That often?
Mm-hmm.
I do it like once every 5 battles. Damn.
I've been learning a lot of mantras because I've done it so often.
That's how you speed through mantras really fast. I'm sitting over here like, damn, these shit's taking an eternity to fucking get through. This is why playing some games blind without context kind of sucks, because then you just don't learn about things.
Surf, you need to get your iron sights fixed.
Just slap an ACOG on that shit.
Yeah, I know. Probably get away with it better that way. Let's see.
I'm gonna go get my stuff. I'll leave you to things. Maybe you can teach me a little more about this game.
Oh boy.
As the playthrough progresses.
Okay, bye, Cole. I should probably heal heat, shouldn't I? I'm gonna waste my freeze, but oh well. It's probably more important that heat doesn't die. Okay, there we go. Is he close to... Okay, well he was close to the range, but not anymore. Alright, O'Flor, sounds good. Hope you have fun with it. Like I said, I've been having fun with it so far myself, so hopefully you have fun with it as well. I'll let Argila devour, since he should be in devour range for her now. Yeah. Gonna have to heal. That's okay. I got resources, so I can heal. I got an extra disache. Alright, there's a door over there as well. I'm gonna heal first before I go any further. It'd be probably for the best if I did that and didn't, like, totally get myself cucked by random encounters. Where's this door go? Is this just a treasure room? Yeah, just a treasure room. Okay. Ooh, chakra pot. That's pretty nice. That's not quite as good as a great chakra, but it's still pretty solid. So. Alright, now here's the question. When I hit the switch, will it force me automatically to go through the gate? Because I actually kind of want to call it a day here. I know we didn't quite get through the whole dungeon. I would have preferred if we did, but I'm going to see what happens when I hit the switch, and then we'll call it a day. If I get into a boss fight, well, I don't know. I'll figure out what we're going to do from there. Maybe I'll end it on a cliffhanger. I don't know. Good thing he healed heat earlier, because he totally would have died in that last battle. Oh, yeah, absolutely. No question. So, alright, let's activate the switch. And we can now go through Gate 4, so we can see Janana and see if she's ready to form an alliance now that we've viciously murdered 2/3 of her men. But will she be receptive after we've murdered 2/3 of her men? Or will we have to pass another test in order to pass the whole trial? Find out on the next episode of Digital Devil Saga, the Stream Edition. Yeah, again, sorry, didn't get through the whole dungeon, just probably because I missed those couple of sections. I didn't go through them right away. I ended up actually finding the path through the whole dungeon and didn't go back for them until later, but that's okay. We'll figure it all out next time. And next time will be on Tuesday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. So thank you for watching, everybody. I appreciate you coming out to Twitch and YouTube to check out the stream, and I'll see all of you then. Until then, take care, and have a good one.